I'm living my best life. Ain't going back and forth with you niggas. I'm living my best life. Ain't going back and forth with you niggas.
Welcome back, everyone. Sorry for the no-show yesterday, but I had a date with Tom Cruise. So
You think
can't
anybody
pass that
blames
up.
you? You
No.
think anybody's sitting there
So-
like, wow, how come Garrett didn't cancel his date with Hollywood's hottest homo to sit here and talk with Steve about his farts? I think everyone understood you had bigger and better things going on.
I don't know about hottest homo, but he was a cool guy. You know, we ate some popcorn,
Out of where?
a bucket,
What was in the bucket?
penis.
But he did that because he's straight?
Yeah, he told me it was in there already, so I just ate around it.
Oh, okay. I'll watch out for my dick. It's in the popcorn. Don't touch it.
He
I don't
also
want-
said, I forgot I put salt on it, so please don't touch it.
Definitely don't touch it.
Yeah.
I don't want you to burn my tip. This popcorn's very salty.
This buttermilk flavored popcorn is really salty.
Oh God, I found out more about your boyfriend Tom Cruise after the show ended
Yeah.
the other day. I found out a few things that are all hearsay,
Uh-huh.
but I believe them.
Was it the thing you texted to me and Bill?
Yes, it was the thing I texted to you and Bill.
That was true? That's a true story? 100% true?
You be the judge. I'll pull it up. But I don't know. I wouldn't write an article like this if it wasn't true.
Mm-hmm.
So whoever wrote this article seems to be convinced. Tom Cruise and John Travolta, gay couple? Because it was funny. We talked about both of them separately
Yeah.
being similarly closeted Hollywood homosexuals.
That are both in Scientology and both, have questions around their sexuality.
very, similar backgrounds.
We didn't put two and two together.
But they did.
They did. Kind of. They ended it with a question mark.
Gay couple? I always ask that about straight people. I go, oh, Garrett and Steve, gay couple? I think that because they're straight. But this is from like 2015.
Uh-huh.
So this is very old and very debunked.
What reputable website is this?
This is Gales.tv. The Gales TV. Gay Les. Oh, it's Gay Les TV. It's LGBT plus news.
Oh, nice.
Hollywood is stirred by the publication of controversial report in the magazine Star.
Wow, 30-year gay secret?
Tom and John, the 30-year gay secret.
Holy shit.
The journal is limited to citing anonymous sources and locates the origin of the relationship in 1983 Oregon.
Wow.
According to one of those sources, after Tom's performance in Risky Business, John became obsessed with him.
So I'm in those underwear.
Yeah.
Those
After-
tidy whities.
Is there some scooting around in the living room with his fucking undies out? John Travolta was intrigued in the pants. Yeah. After seeing him in Risky Business, John had his staff put him in touch with Tom's representative, and they explained that he was eager to meet him, MEAT. Tom was flattered, apparently, and agreed to go with him at a dinner.
Huh.
Much like you.
Yeah.
Where did you and Tom go to dinner?
Asteria.
Oh yeah?
Mm-hmm.
How's the Zupa de Peche?
Delicious.
They give you a lot.
Do they?
I ate about 5 pounds of galamad yesterday because I was on a date with John Travolta.
Wait, is that that's the name for calamari in Italian?
No, it's a fish soup.
Oh.
Zupa de Peche. It
that
had,
makes
it had
sense.
calamari, shrimp, mussels, clams.
You got a soup for dinner?
No, I don't know why they call it soup. It's pasta.
Oh, okay.
It's yeah,
Oh, with like a seafood medley kind of thing.
yeah,
Yeah.
like a Italian paella kind of. But there's no
Uh-huh.
sausage. No sausage.
Yeah, Italian. Oh no, they do use sausage. Never mind.
By the way, Travolta, who is a commercial pilot, would have invited Tom to Portland to visit one of the centers of Church of Scientology and discuss aspects of the movie Top Gun starring Cruise. So it would be Travolta and not Tom's first wife who would have introduced him to the faith in Scientology. This is all speculation, though. This is like all made up. But how made up is it? I don't know.
Like the timelines don't even seem to go. Like I felt like Top Gun was 84. And this is 83. And then did Travolta have his pilot license back then?
Probably. Flying around.
From his Welcome Back Cotter money?
Yeah. He probably had one of those little biplanes.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, he lives in Oregon. He can land on the water.
Yeah, for sneaky rendezvous with men.
And that plane, that's the linchpin of his gay rumors. Is like he could just bring people on that plane, set it to autopilot, and just go crazy.
Start blowing them. It's not gay if we're not on the earth. We're in the sky. There's no rules in the sky. There's no laws up here. Do whatever we want.
Tom is like, suck the top of my gun.
Yep. He sure was. Suck the top of my gun.
Wow. So who knew? I guess.
Who knew there were tabloids written about this?
I mean, we had a totally straight time hanging out. We went out to dinner last night, but
he didn't call you glib.
He did not. No.
Garrett, you're glib. You're a glib boy. And then Caitlin filled me in with all kinds of.
She's such a Tom Cruise hater
because she knows all this Tom Cruise gossip about how he's a piece of trash. And how he gave signed photographs of himself out as gifts to the fucking staff of a movie he was on once.
That's nice of him.
It's not nice. It's completely shitty, narcissistic thing. Nobody wants that gift. You worked with the guy and he was a piece of shit.
Was it that one movie?
No, it wasn't that
exactly.
one movie. There's
been no other stories about him being a piece of shit on any set.
Right. Fair. It's just assumed that he's a gay piece of shit, but it's not actually true. Everyone's making it up. Where there's smoke, there is absolutely no fire.
None.
These weird gay things and his attitude towards people talking about Scientology and psychiatry and all that is smoke, but there's no fire. There's no fire in the story that Scientology provided him with a beard girlfriend. Two of them. There was weird stuff going on with Katie Holmes, but there was this other time period where some girl who the Sea Org, she was in the Sea Org.
That's Scientology.
Yeah. And Scientology, they cleaned her up, they fixed her teeth, they like made her, they really dolled her up, and like, all right, they just basically dropped her off at Tom Cruise's house. Like, you're his girlfriend now.
So you go to like a premiere or whatever.
And yeah, she would show up in public with him at places.
It is kind of weird that. I mean, how long ago did him and Katie Holmes get divorced, and he hasn't shacked up with anyone new?
No. And when they dropped the girl off at Tom's house, she said it smelled like fuck buttholes in there. She didn't see anything, but she knows the smell.
I guess so.
Because she was in Scientology. It smells like fucked buttholes in this room. There was this other story that he has, kids with Katie Holmes.
Yeah.
And that
a kid, right?
I think it was multiple.
I thought it was just Siri.
Oh yeah, you might be right. But basically,
he could only do it once,
it was there was some custody battle. He didn't want to pay child support or some shit like that. And they were like, "Well, you haven't seen this kid in over 121 days, so this is technically desertion." So like we're automatically ruling in Katie's favor.
Wow. Okay, yeah.
You couldn't stop fucking buttholes for 121 days to see your kid.
Maybe he was busy shooting Mission Impossible.
Yeah, he was busy shooting her, right? Out of his Top Gun. See? Top of his gun.
Johnny Claire sent us an email too with a video of Tom Cruise.
Tom being straight.
getting hit with a water gun.
Oh yeah, I kind of remember this. He doesn't react. He gets all mad, doesn't he?
I think so. I
Let's see.
don't remember this.
It's exciting. You haven't seen it yet. No, well, it's suspenseful. Is it funny? Structurally, it's true to form. The structure of the story.
It's a pompous.
It's got a family. It's got the journey of this family. Yes. That's. Well, why would you do that? Why would you do that? Come here. Why would you do that?
Beat him up, Tom.
Very funny. Can you please?
Welcome, Tom.
Okay. No, wait a second. What's so funny about that? It's ridiculous.
Did the interviewer shoot him with the water gun?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we could scoot that back. But now, Garrett, I'm sure I already know your opinion that wasn't funny at all, and
Kinda
you shouldn't
rude.
do that to Tom.
Yeah, it's kind of rude to do. If you're, I can see if it was someone in the crowd, then it's kind of funny. But now,
Maybe
if you're
it's-
interviewing the guy, you just squirt him in the face with a water gun while he's answering your question.
Stop laughing, Garrett. It's not funny. It's not funny to squirt Tom Cruise in the face with a water gun while he's answering some faggy actor question about some bullshit no one cares about. It's not funny. Okay, you can't do that to him. He's an important man.
I'm sorry.
Well, why would you do that?
Oh wait, we missed the squirt.
Story. It's got a family. It's got the journey of this family. Yes. Well, why would you do that?
He kind of laughed a little too.
That's the thing. He laughed because it is funny. Then he remembered, like, wait a minute, I'm short. He probably did that because I'm short. I better show him I'm a really important guy and I can get him in trouble.
And that wasn't like a one pump chump water gun. That was like a stream for a good second. It was
Yeah. He laughed and took it at first because he's used to taking one pump streams to the face. But then he remembered, like, wait, I'm in public. You can't show everybody how much I love taking loads to the face. You'll ruin my action hero image. Now I'm going to lecture you and talk to you like you're a little boy.
Come here. Why would you do that? Why would you do that?
Very funny. Can you please?
No, it's okay. No, wait a second. What's so funny about that?
Yeah, what's so funny about that? Do it again, please.
It's ridiculous.
Please do it again.
Do you like making less of people?
British.
Is that you like?
I can't really understand what anyone's even saying at this point.
E-Bombs World video quality is great.
Don't run away.
He's kidnapping him. He's holding his hand. He won't let him go.
I don't care. It's incredibly rude. I'm here giving you an interview and answering your questions, and you do something really nasty. You're a jerk. You're a jerk. Well, you know what? You're a jerk. Yeah, that'd be ashamed of yourself.
Worth it.
Yeah, why wouldn't it be worth it?
Yeah.
I don't understand. I hate the guy who squirted him in the face too. Not because he squirted him in the face, because he did it and then was just like, oh no.
Yeah, you obviously were planning on doing this.
I don't know
not have
why I did. I'm sorry. I don't know. Like fucking, this was your prank. Someone else didn't do this.
Should have squirted them again.
He should have. As soon as he said, "Why would you do that?" and he said, when he said, "Why do you think that's funny?" He should have been like, "Squirt." I don't know. I don't know why I think that's funny. I guess I have something wrong with me. and then, because what is he afraid of getting Tom Cruise punching him in the face? Isn't that kind of what you're looking for?
Yeah.
Welcome to having another $1 million that
Who
you didn't
wouldn't
have.
want that? Yeah.
You just got punched in the face by Tom Cruise. Free money. I mean, maybe not because you squirted him in the face with a water gun. I don't know how that works.
He
But-
would settle.
Yeah, that's the thing. I assume like rich celebrities,
He doesn't want
Are
it to
on
keep
this-
going on and this whole story about him.
yeah,
getting
they're fucked
squirted.
if they do anything.
Yeah.
They get in trouble. So yeah, I think everyone involved in that was closeted gay because the way the guy reacted after he squirted him, like he was literally like someone else did it. And he was just like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know."
Yeah, he had no response. I guess he did say something that we couldn't hear, but it wasn't. I don't know. It wasn't good enough.
Wasn't
for him
a good follow-up.
to yell it at Tom Cruise or do
And
something.
I'm not saying he should have screamed at him and like, "Fuck
No.
you," but just like, yeah. Why did you think that was funny? Yes, I did. You laughed even for a second, or you remembered it. I made you. You looked foolish. AJR says, "Don't mind Steve, Garrett. He's just being suppressive. Say the Garrett and Bill show has a certain ring to it, don't you think?"
I do.
Oh,
Mhm.
I didn't even think of that. Yeah.
Yeah, me and Bill talk basketball and sports and the Bears, Chicago.
Yeah.
You know, I buddied up with them on the walking tour. We're like this now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He told you that he's living with Drunk Jimmy's mom and said, "Don't tell anyone." Buddied up with him. All right.
He told me because he wanted it out there.
He obviously wanted you to tell everyone. He like start spreading the news. Drunk Jimmy's mom's living with me. Tell everyone.
We're supposed to be doing some sort of newlywed game with Bill and Joe coming up. But
Hosted by Lube.
yeah, but who knows when that's going to happen?
Yeah. She's now asked twice, like, "Oh, when's good for everyone?"
And we say whenever, really. Except Joanne maybe is a little bit more busier. But
yeah.
Then
This time I gave specific, like, here's 4 days a week that work.
Do you think if if Luby asked Joanne who Bill's roommate is, she would know?
Mm-mm.
No.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Because Bill wouldn't tell her. Why would he tell her?
Yeah, I don't think this is something they talk about on morning.
Yeah.
Bill doesn't really want to talk about it. But, so yeah, I don't think they would. He probably would never bring it up. So there you go. Points for those points we're going to have in our pocket.
If it only worked that way.
Maybe we should tell Luby to add this kind of rift into it, but have us guess questions about them and see if we know them better than they know each other.
Yeah.
I think we might know Bill better than Joanne knows Bill.
Definitely.
But I don't think we'll know Joanne better than Bill does.
No, definitely not.
Yeah.
Joanne's a closed book.
Yeah.
He likes it that way.
Bill likes the open book way. Open book and open butt cheeks. The Bill Schultz story.
Well, that was our celebrity news for the week.
Yeah.
2 days not in a row, I guess, since we took off yesterday. But
yeah, two shows in a row.
2 shows in a row.
Tom Cruise is a gay guy who is into Scientology, which is basically the American Shen Yun. Is what Scientology is.
Yeah, pretty much, right? Yeah.
Shen Yun is Chinese Scientology. So
Scientology doesn't put on shows, though, for people. It would be fun if they did.
What do you mean?
Like they put on
John Travolta, Tom Cruise.
Okay.
Former Leia Remini, Scientologist.
But
they've been putting on shows that Shen Yun couldn't touch.
I guess you're right. I was thinking like it's not like a Scientology show.
No.
They don't have a show at Lincoln Center that's called Scientology.
Yeah, they don't have a bunch of twirling Asians on a stage with flowy, colorful garb. They just have Tom Cruise getting sprayed in the face with a water gun, asking the guy why he thinks that's funny. What do you think that he's holding his hand? That the whole thing was so weird. I'm sorry. If someone sprayed you in the face with a water gun, not that you're, super famous, super celebrity Tom Cruise, but you think your first reaction would be to hold their hand and scold them like they're a little kid?
But maybe if
I guess I can see why that's a good way to go about it.
If I was Tom Cruise, you can't get angry. He wants you to get angry.
Clearly. Yes, he's trying to get a rise out of you.
You have to kind of couch it in a different way. It's not the greatest way, but
he seemed pretty angry.
He did.
I don't think you can help being angry. No. I think that's just a thing that happens when someone does something.
I can't believe he didn't just be like, all right, move, and this moved on. Like, why even give the guy any attention?
Because it was another opportunity for Short Boy to go on a power trip. Seems to be something he likes to do.
Is there a bigger movie star than him?
Pablo Picasso, Pedro Pascal.
Pedro Pascal? No way.
He-
Timothy
He's in
Chalamet?
fucking everything. Timothy Chalamet. The way he spells Timothy is abhorrent. Timothe'.
Uh-huh.
Smells like a black lady. Timothy.
Or like a French person.
No,
No.
that's not what I said.
Yeah, The Rock?
Mm. Yeah, The Rock.
Like The Rock
Like
can-
highest grossing, I think, would be The Rock.
But The
That
Rock
makes
can-
most money.
Rock doesn't do just The Rock. It's like an ensemble cast around him. There's always another big star next to him. Maybe not as big as
Who
The
was
Rock.
the other big star in the Mummy Scorpion King movie?
Brendan Fraser.
I don't even think he was in that one.
No.
I think this one was just The Rock.
That movie's not highly touted.
No, it's not. No, it's a very bad movie. If you've ever seen it, they have like PlayStation 1 graphics in all like the CGI scenes where he does Scorpion King stuff. It's really, you should probably watch some of that. Thank you, AJR. Let me see if I can just find Scorpion King CGI.
If we can, did you see the new VO3 videos that are out?
I have. I don't like it. It's too much.
Google's new AI that can, in a prompt, make whatever you want, and it looks perfect and sounds perfect. And
You just know
you
we're
can't tell.
already just phasing humans out of everything.
by far, but especially the arts.
Yeah. You don't need people at all. You can just make an entire movie, you can make commercials, you can make everything in AI, and they look like real people. It's impossible to tell the difference.
Yeah. The only,
I yearn, Garrett. Do you know what I yearn for?
no.
I yearn for the days of the Scorpion King, where this is how good computer generated people looked. Here he is, just rock.
Is that really The Rock?
Yeah. Rock grew scorpion parts and legs.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
There he is.
They couldn't CGI his real face on there.
That is his real face. What are you talking about? That's The Rock.
Botox Rock.
Botox.
Botox.
No, that's
Botox.
that's The Rock in a cutscene in a video game.
It is. Yeah, if that was in the WWE No Mercy game or whatever it's called,
You would be
I'll be like, oh, that looks pretty good.
praising the graphics.
Yeah.
But instead it's in a movie and you're supposed to believe, oh look, the Scorpion King is here.
Is
Played
that the
by-
whole movie? He's just fake Rock?
No,
Oh.
I barely remember it because it was a pile of crap, but he's the Scorpion King. He's a mummy guy who's just a normal looking rock.
Uh-huh.
And then his superpower
Oh,
is that he
okay.
turns into a scorpion man.
like the Hulk.
Yeah. The Hulk King.
Set away. Set away.
Who is it away?
Who insulted you?
Oh, Brendan Fraser, look out! Look out! What's up with his crab claws? A lot of claws. Oh. Great movie.
Then 30 seconds of stupid shit. I sent the VO3. Yeah, we can't get on Twitter for some reason.
I don't know what the fuck's wrong with Twitter today, but we can't stream to there for some reason. It's just always something. Yeah, VO3. Something went wrong. Try reload. Something wrong with Twitter.
Something is going on with Twitter. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, this is it.
This is it. There's like 20 examples in this thread.
So this person we're looking at isn't a person.
Isn't a person.
Oh, you can tell by the hand. Look. His hand looks all fucked up. They still I don't know how they're able to perfectly make a human face that has I mean no flaws I can see. It looks like an actual guy.
You're right.
But the fucking hand.
It looks like he's holding his other hand in his hand, but his other hand's in his pocket.
Hey, I would think the hand is easier to do, but I guess just like with drawing, it's hard to draw hands.
Yeah,
it's easier to draw
true.
a smiley face.
So I went to the zoo the other day, and all they had was one dog. It was a Shih Tzu.
Oh, get it?
I got it.
There's only one dog. Shih Tzu.
So I went to the zoo the other day, and all they had was one dog. It was a Shih Tzu.
But even like the laughs, it's not like an arena laugh or something. It's like the perfect amount of people in the audience would make that laugh sound.
Something
lighting.
weird happens with his mouth. Watch his mouth.
So I went to the zoo the other day, and all they had was one dog. It was a Shih Tzu.
No, not really.
Yeah.
I kind of imagined it. Yeah, this is too perfect.
Too perfect.
You don't need people anymore. Here's more AI.
When we get in there, I want no bullshit. You stay on my 6 at all times. Stay sharp. These fuckers are nasty and dangerous. Stay alert. What the hell happened here? Where are the bodies?
I mean, I'm not completely like, oh, this is the best thing I've ever seen. I know I'm looking at AI, so I'm looking for flaws.
Yeah.
But you can see them. Like everything looks a little off. The way they're talking is completely unnatural.
Yeah,
but
the talking is a little weird.
I'm nitpicking on something that is an insane, insane level of technology.
And this is just the first version. I guess the third, maybe.
The third
it's
version, yeah.
Third, 3, but I never
This is
heard
just
of
the third version.
I never heard of VO1 or 2.
And it's already, you could just make an entire movie.
Yeah.
And you don't have to hire a single actor. You don't have to do any actual movie work. You could just make one of these things.
Like there's going to be no more local commercial kind of things where because you could just pay $500 to VO and it'll make you a perfect looking commercial for whatever your company you are.
Instead of thousands of dollars, you can spend a lot less and
hundreds of thousands
and have this. Yeah, that looks retarded. Muzzle flash.
Muzzle flash is bad. What are they just shoot walls?
Yeah. The debris looked really silly. They were shooting walls. The muzzle flashes were bad. But I'm sure by version 5, because all it seems it needs to do is pull from other footage.
Yep.
It has the database of the entire internet to pull from and just make things look like something else looked.
Yeah.
So you won't ever get anything that's truly original, I guess. It's all just a mishmash of other things that have happened.
Yeah.
But you rearrange everything and now it is a new thing.
It's new to you.
Yeah.
Kinda, yeah.
Here's an ASMR.
Hi, and welcome to the channel.
Oh God, I don't like this.
Hi, and welcome to the channel.
Why do people like that?
I don't know.
Grating.
There's some sort of feeling that people that are into that get where it's like some spine tingly feeling and it makes them feel good. And only like 40% or 50% of the people get it, but not everybody. I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know.
It's annoying. That's like my Luby with mouth noises, like that kind of thing. It's just like all that clicking. It's like, stop. Make it stop.
It makes your body cringe.
Yeah.
Here's AI video game Minecraft streamer.
Okay, so this is how you start. You find a tree and you just punch it down. Okay, so this is how you start. You find
A lot
a
of these
tree.
clips are like too short. It's like, can they do it for an hour? I guess they can if you let it load forever,
Just
run
keep
forever.
making it. Yeah, it probably takes a while to make, but the faces are what they look incredibly real.
They do.
His eyes look wacky, but it looks like a real person. It makes me go like this and look up from the screen and look at you and go, wait a minute. Is this all this? Is everything this? They're doing, that's too good. Are you that?
Yeah.
Oh shit, we're in the Matrix.
That's what, that's what people say. It's a simulation. It's gonna be, maybe we are just living in one.
We're in Matrix.
And they just have a really good supercomputer running us.
I want to meet Joe Pantoliano for steaks. Okay, here's AI Shen Yun.
We're gonna light up the sky.
The crowd and everything.
I'm not sure I can go on.
I wonder if he was like playing the right notes there. Probably.
Yeah, again, it's probably footage of
someone
doing that, like kind of reshaped and remade into this guy. This is it's getting scary.
It's getting out of control
because I like,
everything's going to be it now.
Just not going to need humans for stuff.
No.
We combine this with the robots that they're making. And have you seen the movie Companion?
No.
We're heading for the movie Companion. Pretty good movie. It's about a guy who's dating a robot girl. And she doesn't know she's a robot.
Is it like Her?
I've never seen Her.
But isn't that what? Oh, but he just
wait, Her's
with
the Joaquin
voice
Phoenix one?
where she's just like a Siri. And
Yeah,
he
no, it's
falls
not
in love with that.
This is a fully automated, like real looking person that he fucks.
In the robot pussy?
Yeah, he fucks her in the robe pussy. And it's a pretty good movie. It's new, so I won't spoil it. But the whole premise of the movie is what is the inevitability with all this is that the robots are going to go, oh, wait, what am I doing? I could just kill you. You're useless.
Yeah, it needs some sort of self termination button or something.
But what if you tell the robot how a human, like the way our brains work, what if you just make them live that? Like you program them to think the exact way we do. Then what? And what's the difference?
Oh, then what's the difference? Yeah, I don't know. That we have control, that they need like a battery power source or something, I guess. That's it.
Yeah. And I think they're starting to figure it out. This is a robot factory in China. Maybe not factory, but a laboratory in China. And this was half jokingly marked as the first robot rebellion in history because they have this robot. This is one of those scary robots. It's not the dog one, but it's the humanoid stick figure kind of guy. And these Chinese guys lose control of it. And it just starts going wacky.
Oh my God. Thank God it's tethered.
Yeah.
Throw it in a Slayer pit.
It's hardcore dancing. But they lost control of the fucking thing.
What do I do? What do I do?
And they can't get near the laptop to shut it off. So this robot is now in control of the situation.
Yeah, if it knows it needs to you need to get to the laptop to turn it off, there's no way you're stopping it.
Yeah, once the robot's holding its own control device.
Yeah, it's over.
Then what? And like these things are terrifying because if which they're working on, they're getting better. This is like something they're spending a lot of money on developing.
Yeah.
You can just have an army of these.
Mm-hmm.
And
that's what it's going to be soon.
Now you're like, well, you can do whatever you want.
Did you see the latest?
You can have an army of these with guns.
Totally.
And they do what you say.
But they wouldn't even give these guns. They'd give it to like the robot dogs. Because, they're lower and they can hide better and run faster.
And you don't need to like give it an actual gun. You could just attach
a gun to the
custom gun thing to the robot dog and just, load the back of it with thousands of rounds of ammunition and, get about 20, 40 of those. Now you can own a small country if you like.
Yeah.
Because who the fuck's going to stop you?
And then think about drones too. Like all those drone shows where they draw a whole dragon in the sky. What if all those drones just had bombs on it? It just
eventually run out of bombs, but the point stands. Yeah, the technology is getting insane.
Yeah.
And depending on who's holding it, who's using it, it could be a fucking big problem.
Do you see the latest Optimus? I think that's what the Tesla robot's called.
No.
Where it's like gracefully doing ballet now. You know how when it walks, it's usually like, and then now it's just like doing plies and pirouettes and any other ballet moves I don't know of.
Are people drawing swastikas on the robots? They're fucking Tesla. Elon Musk robot has a AI breakthrough, insane skills. Showcases biggest product ever, Tesla Optimus. 1 day ago. All right, this seems to be what we're looking for.
Wasn't the video I saw, but I'm sure it's good.
Wow, it can pick up the trash. All right. Just seeing this.
Yeah, this wasn't as nice as the one I saw.
But just seeing this, we already know that a bunch of these have been fucked, right? The fact that it can perform basic tasks means the first guy who got one of these to do what it asked in the computer room was like, okay, now types a bunch of stuff in and things just starts going like this.
Oh, you think he made to jerk him off? Or he installed a fleshlight into his crotch?
Yeah, all of the above. I think the very first guy to really get left alone with one of these absolutely fucked its robot brains out. That's what these are going to be for.
Of course, they'll eventually turn into that. Yeah.
They're eventually all going to be fuck bots with big, wide pussies and buttholes.
That'll help the birth rate decline that's happening. Once everyone could just get their perfect fuck robot.
That's a legitimate concern for people. Is that the fuck robots are going to continue to, with the fucking with the birth rate and continue in places like Japan where guys and girls just don't talk. This is going to be a nightmare because now Japanese guys are going to have like a harem of fuck robots in their house, and they're going to go hi to any girl they ever see, and never further than that, because they don't need to, suffer the shame and dishonor of talking to a girl and being shut down.
But they also feel shame looking at a girl, thinking like, "Oh my god, she probably knows I'm fucking a robot.
She probably knows I'm balls deep in my fucking computer mouse every time I go every time I go home to my shack with paper doors."
Like only 10 years ago, we had the auto blow. And now we have fuck robots.
Just like I was saying, people can install these custom guns on the dog robots. You can install a custom auto blow in your Tesla bot, and then you never leave the house again. It'll take your trash out. Look, it's going to use a little mop and a little dustpan action here. Clean up your crap. Paper towels to clean up all the jizz. Stir the pot.
It's pretty shitty stirring.
Yeah, it's gonna knock the pot off the. I guess we don't need this awesome music. We can just. Oh, look at that! It sent a piece of machinery down a thing.
That's just factory workers are now replaced.
All these tasks done by a single neural net. Those are all different robots at once doing different tasks. Wow. So again, you can get a group of robots to have group sex with you all on the same neural network. You can have one tongue in your balls while the other one licks your ass. Wow, the fucking possibilities are endless. Now, with all that said, I would never.
No tongues though, no mouth.
I would never let a robot like that touch my fucking junk. I would need 100 years of development because I would be deathly afraid that this thing would rip my dick off.
You'd test the waters for a second, like let me just see what happens if it and then you're like, all right, I'm going for it. You give in. You give it in
I
immediately.
would not go for it. I would wait a good amount of time, maybe not 100 years, maybe 100 days, but I would wait a good amount of time for other people to get their dicks ripped off so that they kind of work out the kinks. It's like if you bought the first iPhone, there was, it was a little buggy. You wait for the 4th or 5th iteration before you're like, this is the perfect phone. I hope they remake it 10 more times and just keep adding cameras I don't care about.
Yeah, now every phone does have 3 cameras. I don't even get what it does. I don't even know how to switch to different lenses still.
They need to focus less on the cameras and more on an iPhone auto blow situation.
They do.
Because this is obviously the direction that technology is moving in. Is a pieces of machinery you can fuck. So the iPhone needs to kind of go with the course of history here.
Yeah, that's how all technology goes.
It all just turns into stuff you can put your cock in. So the iPhone, because they're working on those foldable phones.
Are they even now? I feel like they gave up.
It's supposed to be the future.
Yeah.
In Companion, that movie's all about the future and future robots and stuff. And the guy has a foldable phone, and it's a huge, and it looks cool. I don't know if it looks cool. It looks like an awesome screen to have because when he unfolds it, it's very big.
Yeah.
And that's the main idea. They do need like a compartment though, like I said, that kind of pops out and is a fleshlight and auto blow. That's the next big development.
An auto blow with a big screen on top.
Never leave the house again.
Yeah.
Like I was planning to anyway. I already got replaced by AI. Hey, we're live on Twitter.
We're live on Twitter.
Holy shit, finally.
Holy shit. Yeah, we made it.
We pleased our robot overlords by talking about how good at sex they are. So now they're allowing us on the internet. Thank you, robots.
The other not big news, but news that came out today was the standing airplane seats.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
I seen that.
I sent it like one up. Yeah. Oh, what the fuck's up with Twitter?
Yeah, every time we go on Twitter, there's a problem.
But
so I don't understand.
So these seats finally, we saw it like a few years ago, maybe that it was like this could be a possibility. But now they passed like all the safety protocols, and some cheap airlines are going to use it. I don't know.
I guess that is technically standing. I understand why it's called a seat.
It looks like she's sitting.
Yeah, because my thing was, how do you call it a seat if you're standing?
Yeah.
Call it a stand. It's not a seat. But it does have a cushion for your butt. It's just...
It looks like it gives you the supreme wedgie.
Supreme wedgie.
Yeah.
You're so close to the seat behind, in front of you, that this is like a dehumanization move forward.
Mm-hmm.
This is not
just cram everybody we can into the tightest space possible.
Let's put all these meat sacks in the tube, and then chuck the tube across the sky from one part of the shit earth to the other. There's no like when you look at videos of classic air travel. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Where they had a cart full of roast beef and deviled eggs.
Pull the cloche off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, people had more than enough leg room. They were in suits, smoking cigarettes. TWA Airlines, the ladies were the most fuckable robots you'd ever seen. Now we're moving further and further and further away from that into just get these human pieces of shit into their slot and get this thing in the sky.
The next thing is going to be like Abu Ghraib, and it's just going to be a pile of human bodies in a pyramid, put on a little puddle jumper plane.
Yeah, they're going to hit you with the propofol, and everybody just gets knocked out and thrown in a pile in the middle of the plane. And at the end, they just take a little bulldozer and they push everyone out of the back of the plane.
And then when you wake up, you wake up.
You wake up whenever on a tarmac, just like, oh, cool, I'm in Seattle.
It's John Travolta picking me up? Oh, no, it was Oregon. Sorry. That's Seattle.
John Travolta had standing seats on his plane, too. Just so he can blow you while he was flying the plane.
It's because he couldn't sit down.
Yeah, sorry, nowhere to sit. Sit in my lap. Only the captain's chair.
But so, like, no food tray. No,
I'm assuming no TV. If you're on Mega Cheapo Airlines,
I guess not.
You're supposed to just sit there and stare. You're supposed to raw dog your flight.
But it doesn't even look like there's room for you to be like and look at your phone.
What if your legs get tired? I guess just sit on the floor, like kind of stuffed under there.
Yeah, well, let's
I
play.
can't picture
Let's
this
see
is
how
going to be a
she's
great
sing.
thing.
Yeah,
Let's hear some audio on this too.
Space, enough space for a premium that at that point can be added. And on the rear, you can have this seats, Skyrider 2.0,
it looks so uncomfortable.
allowing you to have, of course, instead of a full echo.
This guy's a supervillain, by the way.
Is this like AI generated?
I don't know, but he has the face and voice of someone who's planning to take over the world. At first, we put them in the seats, which are not seats, they are stands. And then we fly the planes into space. And
This gives me a little hope, though. This sounds like a foreign guy, so maybe this is only happening in Europe or something.
just happening somewhere else. American companies won't take up on the opportunity to do something cheap and save money.
They know we
It's
like
not the entire
luxury.
trend the airline industry has gone in, which we were just talking about how flights were a classy venture at one point, and now they're this.
But I think if you did the like adjusting for inflation or whatever, like those TWA flights you see with the cloche and everything, those were like $18,000 in our, in our dollars.
So
yeah.
$15. Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think, yeah, you make a point because I feel like when you hear your grandfather or somebody talking about traveling, they used to take the bus, the train, everything else. The Greyhound.
The flight was like last option kind of thing.
It's
or
for rich folk.
Rich folk, yeah.
Now they're turning these into sky buses.
Low-cost carrier at 3 classes, low-cost carrier.
And what has the
What?
interest
Local
from the
carrier?
airline companies been for Skyrider V 2.0?
The next step will be to have a full aircraft equipped with the seats. So at that point, you are able to increase a lot the number of passengers, and this means much more revenues for the airlines. So it's understandable why they interest,
So a success story 10 years in the making, maybe?
Yeah. We spent all this time, but was time well spent. Imagine that you can, at this point, keep a full aircraft for 40-45 minutes trip. Is like a bus,
Yeah, it is like a bus.
Thank you.
Where was the seatbelts?
You're like a bus. There's no seatbelts.
They don't care about it anymore.
If we hit turbulence, you guys are flying through the air and you're smashing your head off the fucking ceiling. Fuck you. You're on the cheap shit bus in the sky. You get what you get.
V 2.0.
Like, I'll take my little carry-on bag and put it down by my feet. You can't reach it now. Like,
well, you sure you can. You just got to put it on this ledge you have.
but how do you even bend down to get it? You hit your head on the seat in front of you.
Well, too bad.
You have to stand up and like.
You have to stay, especially if you're in the window seat. You have to get up, get everyone out of the aisle, and then bend over, pick up your bag, take out your Cheez-its, and then bend over, put your bag back, and then get everyone back in until you have to get up again and put the Cheez-it bag back in your bag.
Speaking of Cheez-Its, you see they're making frozen pieces now?
Oh, yeah, you said that the other day. I still haven't bought one.
I don't know if I guess they're out there now, but I haven't seen them. Or
let me Google Cheez-Its.
Your computer's breaking, I think.
Yeah, it's definitely the computer. Cheez-Its pizza. But the plane thing, they say the whole reason for the change in seating is so they can stuff more people in there. I don't imagine this is going to work well with fatzos.
No.
But what if a bunch of fatzos do decide to load up the sardine can?
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming the seats that are already in airplanes weigh so much that when you take them out and replace them with these, the amount of weight is going to offset. Basically what I'm asking is, if you stuff too many people in a plane, doesn't that make the plane fall out of the sky? Isn't that a problem?
Definitely weight. They have to calculate for how much weight they're carrying. Yeah, and I would assume you're carrying more weight with more people. I wonder, what is it, like a third more you could fit in there? It seemed like a big percentage. It wasn't just like you get 10% more people in. Yeah, so I don't know.
I don't know how that works. I picture, since this is the cheaper option and it's a way for companies to cheap out, they're not going to look into any of that like bothersome air safety stuff. And they're just going to start putting this shit in planes. Some planes with extra fat boys on them are going to fall out of the sky, and they're going, oh darn, this thing that made everything cheaper made everything worse too.
Oh fuck! It's definitely going to make everything worse.
I mean, if you're going on the cheap flight, I don't think there's going to be any stewardesses or flight attendants or anything like this. There's not even going to be that.
You don't have a tray to put anything down on, or
there's no point.
Yeah.
Plus, that's extra weight.
But I could see it for like the LA to San Francisco flight or whatever. That's 45 minutes.
Sure.
I could see it being on those planes, and I could also see it being in like the back 10 rows. Everyone else has a regular seat, but the back 10 rows are like crammed in like sardines.
Yeah, the back 10 rows in a 24-hour flight to New Zealand. They're just standing the whole 24 hours, wishing they were dead.
They have a little leg rest.
Yeah, there's a very slightly elevated leg rest thing
that are customary in all the buses I've taken. Yeah,
bus in the sky.
Really is.
So I imagine tickets for a sky seat, a sky stand. $50, $100, or is it still going to cost $1,000 to fly from New York to Las Vegas?
Yeah, I don't.
What if I fucking stand the whole time? Is it cheaper?
Why not just put a strap and I just stand and hold on to a strap the whole time? Like a old subway car.
No, how about your original idea? Why not just shove people into a hole?
Into a pile.
Just shove them into a big pile of dickheads and just get the thing in the sky and dump them out. Don't even land. Just throw shitty parachutes on them and say, I hope you don't die, and throw them out of the plane when you fly over where they're going. Like a bus.
That'd be sweet.
That would be sweet. I kind of would enjoy that.
Yeah, like, oh, here we are over Kansas now. All right, I'll see you later.
You got to pull the little string or hit the button. Oh, it's my stop.
Oh, yeah. Ding, doo, or whatever, yeah.
Accidentally drop your luggage. Kill someone. But anyway, more important news than stupid seats in the sky. Who gives a shit crap? The Cheez-it company, famous for their product Cheez-its.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah, no, that's how people have known them. Owned by Nabisco, they've decided to come out with a Cheez-it.
You know what Nabisco is short for?
N-word. Abs.
No, I meant it's National Biscuit Company.
Oh. Nabisco. You learn something new every day, Garrett. Now, every time I see the name Nabisco, I'm going to know National Biscuit Company.
Good.
Nabisco. And I'm going to tell other people, too.
I know. It's a fun fact. You can just spread around at parties.
I love fun facts. I love being the guy spreading them, too. A well-respected member of my community.
See how much I enjoyed it? Yeah. You get to enjoy it now, too.
I can't wait till I'm at a gathering, some sort of function, where there's Cheez-Its out, and I go, hey, anybody else know what Nabisco stands for?
One smart guy will, but everyone else, you'll be able to.
If someone steals my fucking thunder,
God. National Biscuit Company.
I'm going to leave. I'm going to be like, well, I guess I'm not needed here. Guess my fun facts are worth shit in this house. I'm just going to go. Guess it's time for me to go.
Well, do you know what hangry means then? Like bringing up other portmanteaus.
Oh yeah, well, you know what? A Toyota spelled frontwards is the same backwards. I'm just getting a different thing, different word.
Taco cat.
Yeah, taco cat backwards is taco cat. Bet you didn't know that.
Race car.
Yeah. Did you know? The Jews. Do you know what the Jews do? I just turned into that guy.
Yeah, your facts.
I'm not fun fact guy anymore. It's not Holocaust denial guy. Huh? Could have just let me have my Nabisco moment. Now we're going to talk about the practicality of killing that many people in that amount of time. You're all gonna listen. But anyway, Cheez-it came out with a whole pizza thing. Your Cheez-it cravings just reached pizza perfection.
We
Okay, I don't know what that means.
The consumer to get in on this.
This
I
is
need a consumer review.
Yeah, this is a request for Eric Nagel, the E-Rock, to eat some Cheez-it pizzas and report back and let us know exactly what's going on here. Also, I'm going to buy one and eat it too.
Yes.
Crave the crunch. Do you? You crave the crunch? I don't want a crunchy pizza, actually.
No, I crave the crunch of Cheez-Its, though. They are delicious.
So I guess it would be an interesting combo. Because what I'm looking at right here now, this looks like... Oh, no, okay, never mind. I was looking at the cutting board, and I'm like, that looks like a thick cracker. From freezing to cheesing in 8 minutes. Wow, that means it's good quality food.
Thin crust. That's what you want in a heat-up pizza.
I do want a thin crust.
Yeah.
Maybe I should get the deets on this Cheez-it Cheddar Jack Supreme.
Like the DiGiorno has like, I don't know, all of them, but they have like the rising crust pizza, and it's too much. It's like, yeah, you just want really the toppings and the cheese. The bread, the dough is the worst. No, thank you. No, thank you.
You have some questions, right? Oh, here we go. Geno Bisconti Comedy at gmail.com. You have a question? All right. Questions or comments? Can I fuck it? Is this a good, and basically what you're asking here, I understand your question, Garrett. Can I fuck it? Is it a pizza you can fold in half? Like New York style.
Yeah.
Like a New York style pizza. You can fold it in half and fuck it. Make a pizza cunt out of your slice. Can I? Yeah, I get your question. That makes sense. Can I fuck it? Also.
Ooh, two-parter.
A two-part question. Also, what's your question you had for Cheez-Its?
Also,
is it kosher? Is it kosher?
Yeah, that's good. That's a good one. Because
is it kosher?
That's good because it's like a ridiculous question and then a serious question, so they don't know which way to go. They want to answer the last one, but
wait, yeah, we might get sued by that Jewish organization, Jews Against Racist Food, Anti-Semitic Food. But that first question seemed. But also, if you don't answer the first question, what if then you go fuck it, and now you burn your wiener? This is like that guy that sued McDonald's or that lady that sued McDonald's because she spilled hot coffee on her own lap like a fucking dunce. Won, I don't know if she won or they just settled for millions of dollars out of court. Either way, she got millions of bucks from McDonald's because she basically fucked a cup of coffee. You fuck a hot pizza, you can sue Cheez-it because they didn't answer your query.
Now I have proof of it.
Yeah, proof's right here.
Yeah,
it's in that pudding.
Submit.
Thank you for contacting us. We will get back to you as soon as possible. Well, we'll have to check in with Geno and see if he got an email. But I'm super, super excited for Cheez-it to get back to us on the pizza. Oh, Win It All Cost has hello, Win. New weekly segment, Fun Facts with Garrett. I'm all in for that.
I'm all in, yeah.
I hope they're all portmanteau facts. Did you know what BMW stands for?
It's not a portmanteau.
Oh, you're right. That's an acronym?
Yeah.
Portmanteau is what, a couple words jammed together?
Yeah, I think so. I think I'm using it correctly. Like hangry.
Hangry. Spanglish.
Spanglish, yeah.
Auto blow.
All those other words, yeah.
All the other ones.
Uh-huh.
I have to now look up portmanteau. Joey Dago says he was in the chat. Who was in the chat?
Geno?
Did he get an email?
Ask him, did he get an email?
Did he get a
Gary
Gmail?
Biscayne.
I hope so. I want to know the answer to our questions.
What did he write?
I don't see Geno.
It was down there.
Oh, it is?
Gary Biscayne.
Oh. They'll get back to me.
Did he get back to you yet?
They'll get back to
Did you
me.
get an email?
They get back to you, Gene. Hurry up.
Geno and Keanu filled in for Steel Toe this morning.
Filled in doing what? Fucking April?
Yeah, now I don't know. Geno's still out in the West Coast, I think. So
Yeah, he's a West Coast
and
hoe.
isn't Steel Toe show at like 6 a.m? I thought it was like early in the morning. I wonder if Geno just stayed up all night and did it.
Yeah, he probably
Really?
stayed up all night doing cocaine.
Yeah.
He's probably doing a lot of cocaine with Briss. What's his name?
Briggs.
Briggs.
With the guy that cuts your penises off.
With the little Jew wiener cutter. He was probably spending all his night doing cocaine with the wiener cutter of Jews. And yeah, it was probably easy to stay up if you're doing cocaine all night with Briggs. I almost said Briss again. I didn't know. I thought him and Steel Toe were like not buddies anymore. But then again, no, he said they were.
Yeah, they got back together.
Yeah, they got back together and swapped spit.
And yeah, I don't know. They filled in for him this morning. Not sure what Steel Toe was doing. And did you also see the Keanu failed the clock test?
No.
So apparently when you're have Alzheimer's or they think you do, they ask you to draw a clock at a certain time. So Keanu and her mom were on the doing the Kiki cast, and they were like, "Oh, let's do it." And Keanu gave her mom a time. Keanu's mom gave her Kiki a time.
You didn't send this, did you?
I didn't know.
How do I find it?
It might be on the Not Geno account.
Not on Keanu?
Maybe she retweeted it. Nope. Yeah, that's it.
Here it is.
Yeah.
So if you can't suck a clock.
So they ask you to draw like not a digital clock, an analog clock, and then they tell you a time and they draw the everything correctly and see what time it is. And if you do it wrong, that's a sign of Alzheimer's.
Oh boy. So she has Alzheimer's.
The drawing of a clock, we have been saying. I've been saying this for years. They should have made Joe Biden draw a clock, because I remember when Patsy when she was kind of
Patsy
getting
Parisi?
dementia-y, she would go to the doctor and they'd be like, "Pat, can you draw a clock for us?" And she'd be like, "Of course I could draw a clock." And then it would just be a picture of, an elephant or something. But now I'm gonna have us both draw clocks. I don't even know if I can do it now. But I'll tell you a time. So you make it for 11 to 12. Shmimala.
I'll make it for what? 11 to 12.
11:25 p.m.
On an analog clock, I don't
Have
think there's an AM or no.
What's my time?
3:30.
3:30. Big hand. Big hand goes here. Little hand goes here.
I don't know what time you gave me.
11:15 p.m.
So you're asking me to go get us paper and pens? Is that what you're asking me to do?
Well, the thing is, you're going to see this.
We're about to sit here and be super judgmental about how dumb she is.
But once you see what happens, you're going to know how to do it.
I already know how to do it.
Do you?
I swear on my life, I can tell time on a clock. One of the few things I'm a genius at.
Before we play the egg,
Maybe not a genius.
Why don't you get a piece of paper and I'll give you a time and we'll see if you're right.
Why me? You think you're all that in a bag of chips?
I could easily do it. It's no problem.
We're both gonna do it. Hold on, let me get.
What do you guys think? You think he's going to do the shorthand in the wrong place? That's the whole thing. Put the shorthand hour on the minutes, but he might not be thinking about it. Get it wrong. He's going to get stumped a little. Maybe he'll take like a guess and he'll get it right 50% of the time. We won't know. Oh, you're back.
I don't know what you were saying about me, but it sounded pretty bad. Here's a pad that Charlie does his artwork on.
Yeah. That's some pretty good artwork. Why are you hanging it up on your fridge?
There's no room. All my artwork's on the fridge.
Yeah, clean. Huh?
No, I mean there's no room to put stuff on the fridge because of the galley kitchen. If me and Caitlin walk by,
you have to walk by sideways.
Yeah, and then just drag everything off the fucking front of the fridge with us. We're what you call wealthy. Here's your clock sheet.
Thank you.
I'll give you a time. Blue or green?
Green for the Jets.
Damn, that was my favorite color, you Jew. You give me a time, I'll give you a time.
Okay.
And we'll see which one of us is the actual retard. It's probably going to be both of us.
Your time is 2:50.
2:50. Your time is 9:45. Time's up. Oh, you're drawing all the numbers, you stupid.
Yeah, that's what you have to do.
No, you can tell what time it is. Just like if you ever seen a watch with no numbers on it on the face, you can still tell what time it is based on where the arrows are pointing. Now I might have written the numbers as a.
You gave me the worst time.
Yeah, I know. You had to draw out all the numbers to remember where you were. I think I nailed it. This is 2:50.
You got it. Yeah, you got it.
Let's see. 9:45.
Yeah. But that, I mean, I see the whole thing is shorthand, longhand.
No, it's longhand, shorthand.
But mine, it was easy. I know that's the hour, that's the minute. You know. But you didn't put the third number.
What third number? It's 250.
But that's not a 10. I don't see a 10 on there.
10?
Yeah.
Oh, like I should have put the 10 where I see I was being so smart that you can just tell that this is the part of the clock that would have the 10 on it because it's between the 12 and the 9.
That's wrong because when it's 2:50, the minute hand will be closer to 12.
No, it'd be right here because if it was closer to the 12, that would be 2:55. That would be on the 11.
Or the hour hand would be closer to the 3.
All right. You're actually you're completely correct. I bet you, by the way, it's Geno calling. Yeah. I bet you he got a message that he is banned from emailing Cheez-it anymore. Hey, Gene. Oh, wait, hold on, Gene. Hold on. We got to get the, we can't hear you. I think everyone else can, but we can't hear you yet.
You there, buddy?
Hey, buddy.
Hey, Gene.
What's happening?
I just got an email from RJR Nabisco. I'm not allowed to eat Cheez-Its anymore. They didn't email me back. And actually, Garrett, you would have to see, this is the thing. The small hand would be 3/4 of the way. It'd be closer to the 10. It certainly wouldn't be on the 9. Mm-hmm. You understand? Because the hand has to move.
Yeah.
Steve kind of nailed his because I don't know if he's sloppy or lazy, but the little hand was just above the 3. He might have missed the 3.
The little hand was the little hand's pointing left of the 2.
No, it's not.
Little hands is what Max Loads calls me to make his penis feel bigger under that blanket. Is he watching? I don't think
Garrett,
he's watching.
What's my clock say now? Hey, Garrett, what's the clock say?
That's the word Geno says all the time. How you doing, buddy? You sound kind of tired.
Yeah, well, you've been blowing brig all night.
No, that energized me. A lot of I'm just outside, and I was streaming Tuesday, and some woman came out from across this little open field because I'm just on my phone on the deck. She's like, "You've been cursing and screaming." A lot of fans saw it, like, and I'm like, "What?" But I didn't say, like, I thought what, but I immediately apologized, because I'm a guest and everything. But I really wasn't. I just have a feeling after 2 days of talking about how Trump wins and everything, she was very upset. But I immediately said, "Look, so fucking sorry." I don't think I said fuck. But she said understood and walked away. But I honestly think she didn't appreciate me pointing out what a retard.
Yeah, because
every
you definitely
liberal
wouldn't
is.
have been yelling and screaming curses at all. That doesn't sound like you.
But
It was probably just the Trump stuff.
It does sound like me, and I'll let them laugh at that. But honest to God, like, I'm on good behavior out here because, I'm a guest. I don't want to get. I'm not, like, I literally was mouthing the word, the old N-bomb while I was off her acting like I was screaming it. But could you imagine if I was? But
Are you
honest to
staying
God,
at Briggs?
You can't. No, I'm staying at Braun's old place.
Oh,
man, did you at least leave a pair of stinky socks on Briggs' radiator?
No, I did not, but I did stay with him last night, 2 nights ago. Excuse me.
What's his place like since he's a Hollywood celebrity?
You can't remember my Airbnb where I found the cat?
No.
Well, he's got a small, like, little. He's got a roommate, a 1-bedroom.
Really?
I mean, in a 2-bedroom.
Wait, roommate with a 1-bedroom, so they sleep together?
No, excuse me. He's not Bill Schultz. He has a roommate with a 2-bedroom, and he's got the small bedroom and a twin bed. But he's living the.
Is the roommate drunk Jimmy's dad?
No, but he could be. He might have hung out with him in the days. This old Jew named Kevin who writes musicals.
Oh, old Jew Kevin.
God.
But he's from Brooklyn. He's a good dude. I really hit it off with him, probably because we're
A
practically
Jew
the
from
same
Brooklyn?
age.
Yeah, right.
Yes. Redundant.
So why'd you guys fill in for Steel Toe?
He's on vacation, and mostly Keanu did because you can imagine, I got a 4 o'clock. I talked like this for about 3 minutes and said, "You got to do this alone." But it was great. She made Steel Toe like 250s in super chats because people love to spend money on hate in that world.
Yeah.
It's great.
Nice. All right, that's good.
Why?
Yeah, and she's doing. What's that?
I don't understand. Why is she making him? Isn't that her money since she made it?
Well, he's paying her for it as well.
Nice of him.
She's getting a flat rate, but and she's doing it again tomorrow. I might
get
pop
that
on later.
filling in though for a YouTube stream, because basically Keanu is then just doing Keanu's show in a different place. So like she should just get all the money because it was her show.
But she's getting his audience.
Yeah,
so they're tuning in for her.
But like he has maybe not 100% different audience than her, but new audience. It's a little.
So
good way to promote
the
yourself.
audience is tuning in, saying, "Oh, look, someone else," and staying tuned in.
Oh no, they're saying. And by the way, there was like 400 people at one point, probably over 300 most of the time, like because I watched the replay. But they're saying shit like, "Oh, Jason, this and you lie, and here's $20 to say you're a doofus at face."
God.
And I
400 people.
I woke up and watched it today and masturbated.
And maybe we could
It was
borrow his
great.
channel for a minute.
Yeah.
You think we could borrow his channel for a day?
Sure. You want to
get
fill in
those
for
400
Keanu,
people?
filling in for him tomorrow?
No, I don't have time.
Yeah.
But it's an idea. Fill in for him, and then talk to 400 people, and then say, "Now come over here."
After they make fun of us and hate us.
Oh, you're right. They might be mean.
Yeah.
I can't handle
No.
that. I
But
can't
it
handle if
is
someone
so
says
funny
Steve's fat and gay. That'll make me so upset.
Oh, and she showed some clip apparently that Dooms guy makes, and in the middle of the clip, he took it down.
Really?
They're crazy people.
That's
Yeah,
pretty
isn't that funny? It's like, it's hilarious. I think it was of those, whatever. So, yeah.
I've never heard you be this subdued before.
He doesn't want that fucking lady to come back and yell at him.
Yeah, I'm a good freeloader. I mean, guest.
When are you coming back?
And never. Sunday morning.
Wow.
Sunday morning for the secret show. Yeah, it's like now I'm on vacation. We literally were filming all day yesterday. Nailed my 2 lines. bumped into a guy from Fox Sports who knows Cowherd, and I made sure I didn't say what a cuck he is. And he wants me to send him some Geno's Picks videos, but I can't because they all got nuked on YouTube for saying the vaccine sucks. And then I told him that, which probably nuked me. I'm like, well, I'm gonna send you some raw copies because they all got nuked for shitting on the vaccine, which is a great vaccine, isn't it? I think I told them I liked it too much, and they banned me. I showed nudes of me blowing Dr. Fauci, and they said that's a bit much, and I was banned.
You picked a good week to go out to California. It's been a shitty week here weather-wise.
Yeah, the weather's gay.
Yeah, it's been great here. I've yet to get to the beach. I'm trying to find some clips to send that guy, and I'm looking at old clips we used to be like, because I have a lot of the raw footage that we would film. You guys would send to me before I sent it for the edit. Good stuff. But it lays there flat, and I'm like, man, I shit on black people a lot. I don't know if he's gonna like this clip. So now it's a bit tricky.
Is he a black guy?
I don't know. What's that? No. He's I think half Indian, half Italian. But I don't know if he'll like the joke where I'm like, I'm 12-4 over the past 5 weeks, really putting you in for Thanksgiving. I'm like putting you in the black for Black Friday, as opposed to the rest of the year where it's Black Monday through Friday because colored steel.
Oh, Geno.
See, it's still funny. It's funny.
Did you get up
I feel
anywhere?
like you're laughing at. Yeah, I got up at the taco place on Monday, Ponchos.
Ooh. Did you get any free tacos?
You ready for this? I had a free drink instead of a free taco. They had great Mexican food. But then I ended up having a gas station burrito 2 hours later. Just living the dream. It's stupid.
Wait, there aren't like awesome taco trucks everywhere out there?
Let me say this. There are awesome taco trucks everywhere, which again, I had a gas station burrito instead at 1 a.m. Now do you get how stupid I am? And I wish Dave Sarah, I don't know if you know him, he's a Dabbleverse guy, but he's a really good dude. He's literally been driving me all over. So he came with, Rig came with. I went up after at one point, you can't make this shit up. So you know me, I'm hanging out at the show. All right, you go.
So like I was at the show at Poncho's,
right?
Not eating a taco, but having a drink.
Okay.
And,
what drink did you get?
Margarita.
Awesome.
With a spicy salt rim.
Ooh.
And I went on stage and I was like, hey, what's with all you N-words around here being black and stuff?
Why'd you do that?
And then some guy got up and threw a chair on stage and said he's going to kill me. And I ran away.
Okay.
And then Briggs said, don't go in the Toyota Tercel. I don't want him following us. And then you went to a gas station and ate a burrito after you lost the guy who was going to kill you.
Okay, I'm going to make it easy. It was a Modelo draft, not a margarita, and it was a handbag, not a chair. Aside from that.
Awesome.
But was there a similar situation?
I go up at one point, you can't make this up. A guy, they're also.
He just did. He just did make it up.
All right, but watch. You can't make this part up, Steve,
Okay.
unless you want to try again. You
Ten
barely
Jews
missed it.
backflipped on stage and started singing "Hello, my baby, hello, my darling." In the middle of your set.
Do you need me? Because were you there? I didn't see you behind the lady with the handbag. So everyone that goes up, it's. I almost said it again. I said you can't, but I won't. Everyone that goes up, I'm going to say you can't make this up. They go up, let it go, and they've got their notepad and they put it on the bench next to their soda water, and they're going over their new bits and their stuff is all eaten and it's just the most liberal, harmless, and by that I mean TV friendly, entertaining stuff. And one guy at one point goes, I like Joe Biden. And I literally in the back, because I'm not shy, just in my booming voice goes, he's kidding, right? That's the joke, right? And I made sure to remember where she was sitting, and the other guy didn't even respond. He's like, huh? And so then Then the next guy goes up and he says faggot, but he says it in a harmless way, like he's like, so like a conservative would say. So I go up, and the guy, don't get me wrong, that's a whole nother story for another day. Tried to put me like after this guy Jeff Dye, who's great, and Dustin Ibarra, who actually remembered. Yeah, but these are guys like that are really good. They've been on the Tonight Show and stuff, and he puts me up, and I do my thing. I open up with who's a whore, and I love that Jeff Dye got the word faggot out in front. Usually they're hiding in the back, just stuff like that. And
did the Kramer
I'm getting
set.
the laughs. I'm getting the laughs I want, and I'm pointing at everyone laughing like, you get it. It's okay, enjoy it. And I just like, I hate to tell you, I'd love to tell you, my buddy taped it. I got a tape of it. So.
Oh yes.
Yeah, so
this
we
is
might
what
have
I
to
want
break
Geno
that
to
next.
do more of. Go into these, like liberal hellholes and do the Geno. Not fake anything, but just be the Geno. Yeah.
Yeah. And so tell you what, because obviously, hopefully you guys, last Thursday was stupid fun. We're doing that from now on, right? When I get back, we're doing that from now on. That's fun
we're getting blackout drunk.
Yeah. By the way, good luck. 2 weeks you left whiskey at my place between me and Keanu. Good luck getting that. The whistle pig, which by the way, that video
supposed
Curtis
to
John
save it
made.
for Thursday. You goddamn
we left
boozer
some.
hounds.
Curtis John sent it to everybody to enjoy.
Bob Fana Patrice sent us a handle.
Yeah,
you drank the
that
handle?
Never happened. By the time you get there on Thursday, I got problems, people. But yeah, so let's definitely plan on that. We'll show the video then. Tonight, I'm probably going to grab my buddy Dave and just hang out at the store and be idiots. And that's it.
The Comedy Store?
Garrett, the store. You say the store. Hey, you know where I'm at? Watch, Steve.
Yeah,
you know where we're going to hang? Keanu did Kevin's show yesterday, and she goes, and he's classic. Kevin's like, what's he doing out there? She's like, she was dumb enough, and you know what I mean, to say to Kevin Brennan, he did the taco place on Monday. He lost his mind. So I called up.
You're doing comedy on the side of a taco truck?
Oh, it's one of the best shows on a Monday night in LA. It's been going for 12 years. But again, so I call up and I'm like, Kevin, and she puts me on, I'm like, Kevin, why don't you just ask me what happened? And I scream, I don't even know what, you know me. And fucking Kevin goes to Keanu, hang up on him. And the bitch does. She hangs up on me.
Well, that's her, her calling card. That's what she's known for.
Yeah.
It's but it wasn't as fun. But Kevin didn't say, "Oh boy," so it wasn't the same. and Kevin didn't say, "Huh." So it really didn't have that follow-up punch. You know what I mean?
So who vouched for you to go up on this taco tour?
Jose.
Oh my God! I know you saw his friend Jose B. No, I'm kidding. Did you? I know you watched the show Monday, but you must have forgotten. Remember the show where I lost my mind and said that guy's an idiot. He's lying. He doesn't know me. He remembers me and all this stuff. And I said, well, so apparently, everyone in the Dabbleverse really said I'm going to fuck Geno over, and they made sure he saw that clip.
Oh boy!
So he must have called he must have called a bunch of people and said, "Who's this asshole?" And every person he called seemed to say the same thing. That's Geno. He's great. Why don't you have him on? So he had to have me on. He put me in a spot. I'm sorry that he thought I couldn't follow, and I kind of beat up the room. How well did I do? Hopefully, the guy kept taping when the woman went up after me. A blonde woman said, "Wow, so much angry man energy in here." I said, "Maybe you should learn how to cook, cunt." I didn't, but she knew she couldn't follow me.
Wait, did you say that? That's hilarious.
No, I'm a pussy.
Wait,
but
so
she opened with the tanking line. So much angry man energy in here, huh?
And then the whole crowd went, "Boo,
no.
cunt! Make me a sandwich."
There's about to be some weak white woman entitled comedy in here. Let's watch.
So, were you lying about the handbag being thrown?
Yeah, I thought that was a good bit.
No, okay. I didn't know if you forgot to.
You said you couldn't make it up, and you made it up. You son of a bitch.
I like that Tosca just put, when you say the show when I lost my mind at somebody, do you realize how little this narrows it down?
The show where you lost your mind. March 15th, 2020.
Sure. The show where I gave a what for, guys?
So what's on the docket for today?
Definitely not a hockey show.
No. I'm probably going to do a show tonight with a stream with Keanu tonight at 7 just because to fucking rile people up some more and hopefully drive more people to hate chat her tomorrow while I sleep. And then send something to this Fox guy and then just relax on the beach and get a drink and hit the comedy store. Steve knows what I'm talking about, but I had to be specific. Oh, and hopefully catch up with Allie. I was supposed to hit the Improv last night, but Allie last minute's like, I'm not there tonight. I got she got something else, so I didn't even bother.
Allie?
I was beat from Allie Lerman, our Allie.
Oh,
yeah. Not Breen.
That's the only Allie we know, right? I wonder if she's out here. I don't think she is.
I think George Clooney's out there. You should hit him up.
Yeah.
Oh, that's faggot.
Have you
or Tom Cruise? Tom Cruise is probably out there in LA. You should hit him up. He'll probably want to hang out.
Dude, does he really do all the? Is he really hanging off a plane in these movies?
He really is.
He's hanging off a plane.
Yeah.
And trying to escape his fucking closeted homosexuality.
This is Steve's theory.
My theory is
he's hoping he will eventually die in doing one of these stunts, so he doesn't have to hide being a homosexual anymore.
He'll be remembered for the guy who died doing stunts and not the guy who died sucking a cock somewhere.
Yeah, I think he's right. Honest to God.
What's the name of this movie that you are filming, or can you not say?
The working title, Garrett, is he's in a meeting.
Excuse me. I don't know all the lingo of you Hollywood elites.
Yeah, it's in the can already, Garrett. It's in the can. He's going to the store because the movie's in the can, and the working title of it is some Jew thing.
Save that for Thursday. Save that for Thursday. We'll do the clock thing, and we'll tie it into the pink blanket. Peter will love it.
I already did the clock thing. Garrett, what's my clock say?
Remember when your brother
on the Rumble
last
string?
Thursday said he wanted to fuck your butt?
Oh my God, how did I forget? Geno, remember last Thursday when you called your brother and your brother said he would rather fuck your butt than your mouth?
Yeah. Yeah. And how is that not clipped yet? Is the in-hot water guy even working this week? Is he in LA too?
I still laugh just as hard every time I think about it.
Oh my God. Pete's two best friends that I love them, Stace and Lou. They're always in the chat. Fucking, they can't get over it. We've had a three-way conversation for a week about it. It's fantastic.
What were the three ways? Your mouth, your butt, and your hand.
And hand. Marry the kill the mouth, marry the hand, and what does that leave you? Butt sex.
Your brother, who never goes along with this stuff ever for a second, said he would fuck your butt.
He is. Once again, you guys did it ages ago. It's official. He's eclipsed me. I'm just the guy that spins the plates to you three.
So what is the working title of this movie?
It really is. He's in a meeting, but Brig doesn't like it because he's in a meeting. Long story short, and I think of speaking out of school, this Chicago comedian, Jay Harris, really good guy, he literally made a movie about his life. He left like fucking banking, real banking, like fucking, corporate fucking Chicago, making, 6 figures in commissions to do stand-up. And he just cold calls places to get gigs. And I play the the other guy plays the owner of a bowling alley where he gets a gig.
Do you call the comedian Najee Harris?
No, should I?
At the store?
like the Chargers running back? My God. But that's one of the responses, he's busy, blah, blah, blah. He's in a meeting. Brig thinks it should be called cold calling comic. But at any rate, he wrote a regular script, and someone's like, if you really want to sell the big script, make a 10-minute short about it. So that's what we were filming Wednesday.
Wow, all right.
But it was great. I had 2 lines, and maybe I got to hang out on the set all day and be a moron. It was fun.
So good.
The whole flight over there, were you just memorizing your 2 lines the whole time, getting it set in your head.
These pretzels are making me thirsty. These pretzels are making me thirsty.
These pretzels are making me thirsty. It was funny. No, my line was, and I had to bring my fucking phone. I didn't. He wanted me to bring my phone. I just ordered another one here to return. So yeah, it's a pretty sharp scene. My line was, we don't pay our entertainers more than $50, even if you're Elvis. And he goes, Elvis only gets $50, and I go, yeah, even if you're Elvis. And I hang up. But really, the face, you know what a great actor I am.
Even if you're Elvis.
I heard that.
Nice. All right. Will we ever be able to see this, or this is just like inside the industry kind of
Is it a movie about Elvis?
No, but if you're not sure if you're going to see it, let me give you 3 words, Garrett and Steve. Well, those are 3 words, but 3 other words. Producer Rig Avery. End of discussion.
I know, but I even like, can he send us an MP4 of it? You know what I'm saying?
MP3 maybe. Get the sound.
No, I don't think I didn't get a back end deal on it. Save that for the blanket.
How many points?
Save that for the blanket.
I thought the whole thing with you going out there was a big back end deal. you gave up the back end to Brig, and he put you in a movie.
Quote Sam Malone on Cheers. Okay, but I gave you that one.
How many points you get on the back end?
In your back end.
If they're grading, 0.
Now, if this does become a full-length movie feature, do you get to play your part again, or they're gonna hire George Clooney or something?
Yeah, they clooning.
Yeah, I'm gonna get clooned. One bad, right? See,
I just blew the all over my drink all over my face.
Stop clooning around.
I'm watching it. I'm watching it on delay. I just saw it. I love it. Fucking soft-spoken Geno. I'm sure Beverly is Beverly in here. She must love this.
Beverly's usually around. I hope she makes it for the early
Beverly's
shows.
probably not in today. Beverly's probably not in today just because I'm being so soft-spoken. It would have blown her mind. Of course, she's not here today. Fuck.
I'm picturing you in like the Melrose Place complex, where there's like a communal pool and you're all hanging out outside.
All soft.
You keep picturing that, Garrett.
Okay.
Yes,
But
picture soft.
actually,
Geno.
this is a really like I gave a tour of it Monday. I'm sure you saw it, but it's a great place. Like Bron's old roommate. Well, Bron was her roommate. Danny, it's her place, and it's nice.
Nice. All right. Have you seen any of the fire devastation?
Oh yeah, there was a fire.
No.
None, huh?
No, I have not. No.
I don't know what part. I don't like where's Palisades Park or whatever it's called.
Free
or
Palisades.
Malibu. I have no idea if that's close. Guess not.
Nor do I. Isn't that terrible?
Nah, not really.
Meh.
I'm going out to LA in like a few weeks or a month, maybe. Like, any recommendations?
Hollywood. Go to Hollywood and be in a movie.
Oh, that's the thing. Like, you go do the Walk of Stars or whatever. Who cares?
Please.
Yeah,
please, why?
Please go to the go to all the shitty Hollywood things, and just take videos of yourself there in these shitty Hollywood places.
Oh,
go Crenshaw Boulevard.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, go hang out with black people.
I could.
I'll give you the only recommendation I can give you. Like everything gets, Venice Beach, go to Venice Beach. And I am on Venice Beach, but the main drag is Venice Ave, which ends on that part of Venice Beach that we see, which is artsy fartsy. But like the drag next to it, which I'm right off of, is Washington Avenue. At the end of Washington Avenue are all these great bars. The Whaler. I'm trying to think of the other one, but the one I always go to, Hanano. It's named after this guy was in the Navy like 40 years ago, and there's a beer in Fiji called Hanano, which he always drank. When he came back, he opened the bar and named it after the beer. Stocks it there, and it's like a dive bar with nothing but beer. I think it has wine, and they just have a grill by the window that makes the best fucking burgers. I take pictures of it all the time.
Oh.
It was in my Insta Live.
That does sound good.
Dude, it's great. It is so underrated, and it is so away from all the silliness. And if you go to the beach and make a right, it's a 5-minute walk down to Venice Beach. I highly recommend.
Okay. Is Muscle Beach still there?
I don't think this gets you high.
Not till I get there in 2 hours.
There you go.
I heard the Venice Beach, the whole thing is just bums.
No, I heard they
Not
cleaned it
anymore.
up.
They clean the bums?
I heard so.
Well, Geno's there.
Dave
They clean very well.
They're slipping. But Dave Sahara, we call him Dave Sahara. Mike, it's like, dude, I don't know the last time you're here, but you're gonna like, yeah. There were literally people were just setting up tents. You know, and they're like,
Yeah.
the fuck they are.
I'm
They
pitching a
cleaned it
tent.
the fuck up.
Is there homeless all over?
No.
Really?
Like there's I've only seen one or two. I mean it. And when I was here last time I was here, like fucking what was it? Every bit of nearly 3 years ago, I came out for the fucking Rams Bills game, the opener. So September 2022.
Mhm.
It was
Oh, it's because you were
awful.
ramming that Bill fan. I remember that.
I was giving her the old I got nothing. I was giving her the old pink blanket, nothing.
Didn't you steal her jacket or her hat or something?
No.
You had
she
to mail
has
it back
the file.
and you waited
had
a
to
long
mail something
time.
back.
I don't think so.
Yeah, there was something that you were supposed to, she left at your place or
Yeah.
whatever. You had to mail it back.
Some girl you were tooling.
The jacket.
The
Oh
jacket.
my god,
The jacket.
You're right.
Yeah.
Then you took a
What a
long
life
time to
we-
send it back, and she was sending you passive aggressive texts about like, hey, so are you ever gonna send that jacket?
Yeah, that sounds right. I
All
did
right.
forget that. That is so funny. All right, so I'm going to stream tonight with the woman. We're going to just try. There's no replacing the football show, but we're back on for next week. That's a great fucking day.
Have fun at
I hope for a bowl of cigarettes next week as well.
Oh, that's a tradition.
yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Have fun at the store. Is that what you call it?
The stow.
Yeah, the store. And I got to figure out something to send this guy. What should I send this dude? Like, I lost all my fucking videos.
Oh, send him something that to show like your comedy stylings. Not send him something as a gift.
Send them that sucking on a chili dog video that we used to play on In Hot Water all the
Perfect.
I think someone clipped me getting fun. Here's my last minute on YouTube ever. Should I send him that?
Oh, the ass and balls on screen that got your channel.
The ass
nuked?
and balls over a kitten. Which picture superimposed? The cat. What?
Oh, whatever happened to that that girl that were you related to her or whatever? You were in her movies?
Olivia Gropp?
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Good.
I don't know.
Traders.
I don't know.
No, Chasers.
Traders.
No.
Traders?
I thought it was.
Chasers?
Yeah, it was Traders. And then I did nothing. I don't know what happened to her.
Huh. All right.
Like she's not. Well, that's not true. Like I see her Instagram. She's traveling a lot. You know, she's not doing the films right now. So I don't know.
Is she putting
But
George
nothing
Clooney
bad,
in her
that's for
movies
sure.
now? Did you get clooned again? We won't get clooned again.
Pretty
Won't
good.
get clooned again.
By the way, the universe provides. There's a liquor store literally right across the street from here.
The
that has, like, a
universe
little aisle.
provides. There's a liquor store across the street.
No, but it gets even, no, but it's not the liquor part of it. They have a little. They have a
What, poker in the
fucking
rear?
cigar. Again, it's not. It's. I know it's Thursday, but we need to hold off. Anyway, they literally have a cabinet that's twice the size of your spice rack of cigars, and they had all these fucking cigars at Rover Price, and I got these fucking. They have these Dominican cigars that are $3.99 each, and I'm like, all right, this is probably laced with cancer, but they're delicious. They're delicious. I got me a couple of them.
Dominicans. The good cigars.
Mhm.
Do you think you could tell a
All right.
Cuban cigar from any other cigar?
No,
Yeah, exactly.
I could.
that's why. Like for me, like I don't.
I could. I don't even have to
$10
smoke
cigars
it.
a treat.
Garrett, I just have to go like this.
You know.
I do one of these. I can instantly tell where a cigar is from. Ecuador.
I'll tell you who could. Fucking my little cousin Tony Loads, that little fucking cocksucking
Tony
Loads. That's right.
Strange because his dad never loved his mother when he was growing up, so he was fucking so many women it made him insecure. What was the question?
Can someone clip that and send it to Tony Loads?
Geno wants them to.
Yeah. To To quote Jim Norton, one of his oldest, best jokes, I'll never forget. He's like,
I love tranny cum in my butt. I think that's what the quote was.
Close. Almost as funny. He goes, I'm not saying my ex-girlfriend is a bitch, but I sent her a letter and I just wrote the word cunt on the envelope and she got it.
It's a good one.
That is a good one.
It's Jim Norton, please.
All right, buddy. Thanks for the call.
Panama.
Thanks for. By the way, I tried the clock thing. It really, you're like, who can't do that? And then it really does make your brain work. It's hilarious.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, the clock thing?
Yeah.
Did you write the N-word on your clock too?
Mm-hmm.
That's what my clock said.
No, but what I did was the big hand was Pete's dick and the little hand was my hand.
Your brother's gonna put a ring on that hand's finger one day.
Yeah. By the way, this will definitely get Pete to realize he needs to watch this show on Thursdays. I can't believe he's missing this gold.
Yeah. Tell him to sign up for the Patreon.
Yeah, tell him to pay us $100 a month.
Yeah.
So he could be what is it? The memes? What's the thing?
Memes.
It's rain, he could be raining memes.
It's raining memes. Can't stop with all the memes.
Hallelujah. It's every specimen.
It's a portmanteau. It means specimen member.
All right, so let me try and find something to send to this fucking guy. Everything's got to be difficult.
Yeah, what could you send to him?
I'm just gonna send him. I'm gonna send him a clip of my live at Gotham, and I'm gonna send him
Joanne filling in for you doing Geno's picks.
Oh yeah.
Got nuked.
Oh, that's right.
Send
Fucking
him.
unbelievable.
Speaking of got nuked, do you remember on Come Fridays when Aaron was making fun of his wife and she called in and heard the whole thing?
Yes.
Is that gone? Is that like gone forever?
That was not Gum Friday, because I remember I was at Scowly Faces, and remember that was when he was being passive aggressive. He's like, and he wouldn't bring me on, and it's like I literally fucking remember I logged off.
I think it was Gum Friday though.
Oh, that's right.
I think you were calling in for Gum Friday.
I was definitely calling in from the beach. I remember where it was when it happened. I didn't think it was Gum Friday. But maybe
I mean, I
it was,
pray and
that's
hope
why I didn't think she was.
Because Gum Fridays is gone, but because I don't know why it popped into my head the other day. It was one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life. Aaron was shit talking his wife, who was waiting on hold, and you bastard, you didn't tell him.
I thought he saw it, and I'm like, he must be going into a bid or something.
And then she gets on the air and is like, "What the fuck? You have me call your show so you can shit on me?" And he's just like, "No, honey, it's a bit." And he's literally sitting there like this, like, "Honey, I didn't mean it." It's one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life. And I don't know why it randomly popped into my head. I was like, I want to watch that again. And I'm the producer of the show. I don't have access to that file. I think it's just gone.
Maybe I have it on a hard drive somewhere. Maybe though. But even my hard drive died at some point. We lost a bunch of things. Yeah.
Gone forever. One of the greatest things I've ever seen. He looks like how I've felt in my life, but like he was in trouble. He could not believe she had heard everything he just said. How dumb she is, and all the stupid things and annoying, bitchy stuff she does, and she's on hold hearing all of it.
Oh God, I even get a queasy feeling just thinking about it.
And I remember when he turned, he was like, "Garrett, what the fuck?" And she was like, "It's not Garrett's fault. You said all that stuff."
So stupid.
Good times. But anyway.
Good times.
All right. Well, have fun in sunny California.
Always, buddy. Thanks for letting me crash the party today.
No, thank you.
Hopefully it's not the only thing you crashed today. Getting that Toyota Tercel.
No air conditioning, no radio. It's so fucking classic. I loved it. I really did.
No radio. Cars have had radio for like 50 years plus, at least.
What about power windows?
No.
Nope.
You could
Crank 'em.
see in the
Yeah.
picture he took. You could see the little
Oh, you could see the
handle.
crank?
Yeah, in the door.
Yeah. And they're hanging out with Max, growing up with Max Loads. I could crank that with 2 fingers.
He's gonna put a ring on it.
Any
He-
chance you
because
go
he
up
got to-
at the store tonight?
You going to the stove?
Stranger things have happened. It would have to be the perfect storm of people I bumped into and people that
Okay.
did the show and all that stuff.
All
I could
right.
lie and say, of course. Let me just make some calls
Yeah, call
that will
Mitzi.
not be answered.
Yeah, Mitzi Shore. You should call her.
That's what I'll do. That's what I'll do. From the dead.
I'm trying to think.
Yeah.
What's
We'll
like
have a
the
talking
big,
mouth.
the big podcast out there? Because it used to be Rogan, but now he's in Texas.
Your mom's house, maybe?
Hey, man, I was just asking a question. You don't have to be a fucking asshole about it. It's not cool.
funny.
I'm talking about my mom. Geno,
Yeah.
you should go on Tom Segura's podcast.
What's
I
it
was
called?
supposed to go on.
Called your mom's fat button cunt.
I was trying to get on Corollas,
Oh, that's a
Oh,
good one.
yeah.
That's a better one.
without a doubt.
But yeah,
What did he say? No.
He said no thing. I had a Lainey who kind of has ins with people. I said, reach out. And she did. And she's like, the producer said he'd get back to me. He did not. So there's my sway anymore. You know
you
what I
should
mean?
ask Chrissy. She's been on a show.
I did. She did not get back to me either. Remember where did Chrissy start at Compound? Not important. Not important. Anyway.
Maybe she didn't see it. Maybe your text got lost in the
spam
internet
mail
space.
Yeah, that happens. I'm waiting for Sam Tripoli, who I used to talk to all the time, to get back to me too. Hold on. Nothing.
Oh,
all right.
no, not even Sam. Sam's
Oh,
cool.
Yeah, tinfoil hat guy.
I love Sam, but he's
Yeah.
like busy doing very successful podcasts with tons of views doing
Would you
weird
call
shit.
that?
So
Yeah, I don't know if he's that successful. Like
I mean, he's obviously eclipsed us several times
yeah,
over,
yeah.
but he's no your mother's cunt.
or Corolla
Yeah.
or whatever. Yeah. And he's Armenian,
Yeah.
so he must live in Glendale. That's a joke for all you Californians
and-
out there.
there you go.
Good,
And I was
'cause I don't
supposed I don't either. But I knew it was a joke I wasn't supposed to get.
Glendale's the Armenian
I-
capital of the United States.
Wow. Guys, Tripoli's been on Corolla several times. That tells me nothing. That helps me in no way possible.
All right. Well, you're gay, buddy.
All right, yeah. Oh, that was what I wanted to say.
Now-
Oh.
Good thing you almost.
Now I can go.
Chris Subdivisions Baldessano. I hear California is the gayest state in the union. Having Geno out there is not dismissing this fact.
Nicely done.
And then he followed up with working title of Geno's movie, Brothers Sodomy.
Not bad.
Wait, so what is the working title? Did you say that?
It says that he's in a meeting.
He's in a meeting.
But it's spelled
And I was-
M-E-A-T.
Oh, that's what it was called? He's in a meeting?
Yeah, Jaquan G said it's M-E-A-T.
And I
He's
would-
in a meeting.
And I would have said Geno's movie has a working it title called Brothers Sodomy. It's not bad.
All right. Well, have fun the rest of you got a whole 3 or 4 days out there more. Nice.
I know.
Well
I
said.
gotta fucking get
Thank you.
outside. I'm literally on a porch in the shade. All right, boys. I'm gay.
Later.
All right, you gay, Gene. See you next Thursday.
Oh, and I hit the rim shot with my
Good
phone.
job. And just real quick, because I ain't skipping it. Jeff Hillman. Hello, Jeff.
Hello, Jeff.
Garrett and Steve, name one fun fact about any animal. We did bees and wasps last week.
Mhm.
How about fun fact?
Fun fact.
All duck sex is rape. Actually, there's a lot of that in the animal kingdom. It's
Yeah,
not
I
just
feel
ducks.
like all animal sex is
But
rape.
they rape with a corkscrew cock. It was like extra gruesome.
Fun fact about it: elephants never forget.
Fun fact about an animal. Rhinoceros horn is chopped off and then sold to Chinamen who grind it up and eat it to get a hard cock.
It's fun.
Even though there is no proof whatsoever
Mhm.
that it will affect the hardness of your penis or your erectile dysfunction.
This is a long
erectile-
fun fact.
at all. As a matter of fact, the rhino horn is just made of keratin, which is the same thing in your skin, your fingernails and hair and stuff.
Yeah.
So you're just basically eating a giant thing of fingernails.
But you know, the placebo effect could help.
Yeah, sure. If you eat a rhino horn and think you're going to get a boner, you're probably going to get a boner.
Yeah.
Because a lot of erectile dysfunction is just in the mind. It's stress related.
Definitely.
Yeah. There's not a lot of ED from a bad pee-pee. Not ED bad pee-pee. It's usually ED bad brain.
You're telling me anyone with ED, some 19, 20-year-old chick hits on them and wants to fuck them, they're not going to get hard? No.
Not unless they snort rhino horn. Not unless you chop off all your toenails, grind them up and sell them to a Chinaman. Then he'll get a boner because he'll think he's snorting rhino horn. But there's your animal fun fact of the day.
Yeah. You're welcome, Jeff.
Yeah, you're very welcome. We have some boof boys that because we were absent yesterday, we absolutely have to get to. Was there anything pressing you wanted to get to?
Let me check my
before
thing,
that.
but I don't think so.
Is the only thing I have a bunch of stuff, but that's all gonna have to wait.
No, I mean I got to most of my stupid things. Yeah.
Well, all right then. Looks like the rest of this is a boof show, which I'm very excited for because I saw a couple of messages that piqued my interest.
Mm-hmm.
One is Brother Man. One is Booth Boy content, Flynn Goldstein.
Wow.
Goldstein. So, but we'll get to that because first up, Nathan, the Nate Dog. His first one says, Nate going to regulate. This is from the UK, but he spelled it Yookay. All right. Let's see what Nathan has to show us. Oh boy. I already see someone with a floor N-word, as David Tell would say.
This is the Lamborghini Revuelto Così, over 1,000 brake horsepower Così. The color is verde.
Why does he say Così?
I don't know what the fuck he's saying.
No.
But he's from the UK. You can tell because he speaks like someone who's not from the UK. Because I think this is a midget.
Yeah, definitely.
A brown Muslim midget.
I think so.
I mean, the way things are going over there, this is going to be with someone from the UK.
With all the incest of Muslims going around.
This is going to be 100% of the population at a point. It's just this guy. But anyway, let's rewind the whole thing because I don't know what he said.
No.
This is the Lamborghini Revuelto Così, over 1,000 brake horsepower Così.
1,000 brick?
Verde. It's not got one exhaust Così, it's got two exhausts on that. If you're feeling breakfast Così, you can fry your egg on the top Così.
Stop saying that.
Stage 3 Rimac Così. Aye. This is 1,000 brake horsepower. But stage 3 Così, so it's 2,000 brake horsepower. Aye, Così, green or black Così.
All right,
I don't know.
I don't know what I was supposed to get out of that other than annoyed. I'm annoyed by the human butt plug saying "kuzi" over and over again. But okay, so there's a Lamborghini. He's selling a Lamborghini. Do you have to sell a Lamborghini?
No.
If you have the money for that, don't you just buy one? You don't give a fuck what it's got. Like, oh, it's a Lamborghini.
That's why you don't see Lamborghini ads on TV.
No. If you have $300,000 to throw at a stupid fucking car, you just do. You don't need a midget telling you about the amount of exhaust it has and that you can fry an egg on the engine.
I missed that part.
Because you could also fry an egg on any engine ever.
Toyota Tercel engine,
Kuzi stage 3, like I don't know, other than to show off that he works at a Lamborghini hole. The point of this, like, I do get that it is interesting to watch a small person do anything. And look, hey, we want to be respected. hey, we want midget is offensive. Don't ever say midget. It's a little person, and not dwarf. Dwarf, that's gone too.
Yeah,
we said call us dwarf because we were kind of, I guess, undecided on what we were going to change from the M word to,
Mhm.
but we deserve respect. Now I'm going to start this TikTok in a very tiny Lamborghini, and it's going to look hilarious. And I deserve respect for that. I'm not saying that you should treat midgets like pieces of shit, but the overreach of like, hey, that we have an N word is like, shut the fuck up.
I know.
Shut the fuck. No, it's not offensive to say midget. It doesn't make sense.
It does. I've said before, but little person or little man is worse.
Sounds more derogatory. You're not a person. You're
Hey,
a
what's up,
little
little
person.
man?
But then the thing with little people is it's always funny to put them in a small thing. And be like, look, it's like a regular sized guy in a regular thing.
The other day, maybe I was coming here or whatever, and I forgot something at my house, so I turned around, walking to the subway, and as I turn around, I'm walking back to my place, and I see a midget couple.
And I bet your reaction was, "Oh my god!"
I'm like, this is my
get away from me.
This is my luckiest day.
They're going to put a curse on me.
So I go get whatever I left in my apartment, come back, and I'm walking to the subway still. And
how'd you know they were a couple? Were they fucking and sucking on the sidewalk?
True, good point. I don't know. They could have been brother sister.
Like, were they holding hands? Were they?
They were walking together, and he was holding like a big bag, like they were going on a trip.
Was it a big bag, or was it a grocery store plastic bag that looked enormous because he was slung over a midget's shoulder?
It was a tote bag, like a cloth tote bag. Yeah, and he was like holding it.
He looked like Santa Claus.
Yeah. And so then I'm walking back to the subway, and I guess they were going to the subway too. And I kind of catch up to them since they have short little legs, and I'm walking behind them. But now at this point, she's carrying the bag. Like, I guess it got too heavy for him. And
my arms are getting tired. Can you please carry this?
And then I still beat them to the subway and getting on the subway, and it's like the doors are about to close. And this is like the subway station clerk or whatever is like at the top, and I have to go down a floor to get to the subway. And I go down, I get in the subway, and the doors close behind me. And then I don't know if the station clerk or something, all of a sudden we heard like, wait, hold on.
Wait.
But it wasn't like that. I think it was the station clerk that called down to this, and they came down the stairs and then got on the same train as me. And I got to go one stop with them, but it was pretty fun.
It was fun just ogling at them. Were they all out of breath? Because for them, they just ran a country mile, even though it was about 20 feet.
I wanted to take a picture, but I feel like it would have been too obvious.
Don't worry. We're used to it. We'll pose. I'll put her. I have the trench coat. Do you want me to put her on my shoulders and we'll put the trench coat on? Act like it's it's one big guy.
But I feel like if you're a midget, do you marry a midget?
Yeah, if you want more midget kids.
Yeah.
No, actually, that's not true, because if you've ever seen the show Little People, Big World, they
right.
are married midjos.
Matt Roloff.
By the way, if they want an M word, it should be midger. There were a couple of midgers on that show that they had. I think they had 5 kids, but I know at least 2 of them were non-midger. So they were normal sized kids.
I think it's like a 50% chance.
Yeah.
At least if a midget has sex with a regular person.
Yeah, it's 50-50, I think, if it's a midge plus non-midge.
Plus a normal person.
I wouldn't say normal. How come a midger's not normal? What do you mean? What's different? I don't get it.
Because
explain yourself.
You know Brad Williams?
Yeah, I know Brad Williams.
Comedian.
I know him personally.
Nice. Wow.
I lied. I don't know him at all.
He had a kid with his normal wife, and
for some reason when you say that, it does sound shitty. It sounds super shitty.
And it was
but what's the word for what you are talking? How do you say that?
I don't know.
Of average height woman wife. That's just wordy.
As big person wife.
So let's clean this up to the maximum level we can. A little person married a non-little person, I guess would be the only way to really put it.
Yeah.
a height N-word.
And he had a kid, and that kid's a midget.
And I bet when it was born, he went, fuck. Damn it, it was a 50-50. It was a coin flip. Of course I got tails. I've been getting tails my whole life. All right, but I'll know how he'll go through the things I went through, and I'll be there for him. Fuck!
I want to see Brad Williams take one of those standing seat planes.
Oh, yeah, where the hell is he going to put his ass?
Yeah.
That thing's going to be on his neck. He's going to be just sniffing ass. He can't, I think, yeah, they must have a special section with a very, very low stand seat that he can put his little man butt cheeks on.
What do people in wheelchairs do on a plane?
Die. They can't take.
I've
the
never seen a
altitude
person.
change.
I've seen people take a wheelchair into the plane, but I've never seen a person on a wheelchair in a plane.
I think they put them where they put the suitcases.
Put them in the cargo.
They just fold them up and throw them with all the suitcases. Hope you don't freeze to death down here. I don't know. I'm assuming they scoop them with a spatula out of their wheelchair and fling them onto a chair.
Oh God!
And then if they have to take a dump or something, it's like, well, tough luck. There's a 10-hour flight, and I hope you brought a bag to shit in.
Because I don't think Crip Daddy ever took a flight.
Oh, Crip Daddy, rest in peace.
Yeah.
He would have loved the Cheez-it pizza, I think.
Oh my God!
Wash it down with a Baja Blast. Choke to death on it.
That's right. That's what he does. It killed him. The pizza.
The Cheez-it pizza probably would have been better, actually. It would have been less of a thick, soggy crust.
Yeah.
It would have been crunchy and flaky, and it would have broke up fine. If you want your friend in a wheelchair not to die from choking to death, from asphyxiation by pizza crust, give him the Cheez-it pizza.
Yeah.
I wonder if Geno got an email back from them yet. You can fuck the pizza. But anyway, it's all neither here nor there.
Yeah, but thank you.
Thank you, Nathan, for that. Nathan's got a couple other vids on deck here. His next one, he says, maybe some sales tips here for salesman Garrett.
Wow.
If we had more time, Business Podcast Steve was going to come out, and I had a business podcast idea, but we can wait for Monday for that.
Okay.
Because salesman Garrett obviously trumps.
Because I'm sure you'll remember in 4 days from now.
It's in my doc.
Oh, okay.
It's in the prep.
Okay, all right.
So it'll either sit on the document for a month and a half and go away into the ether like a lot of things have, or on Monday I'll remember by reading that it's there. But anyway, Salesman Garrett is higher on the hierarchy. Perfect way to say it. So here's some sales tips.
Buy 50 pounds and above and enjoy free delivery to your doorstep. We have oven dried snails, jumbo size. We have our large size. We have oven dried goat meat. We have oven dried cow meat. We have oven dried catfish. We have both.
Okay, what is she saying?
Oven dried. I finally figured it out.
I got to restart it because I oven dried and then
snails and cow meat.
Snails, I heard. Cow's feet. But no, I guess you're not supposed to, we shouldn't be paying too much attention to what she's selling, more her sales tactic.
Okay.
Then you could use her method here to sell the Patreon.
Okay.
So make sure, get your Jamaican accent ready because you're from the UK. And
Biakan.
And then, all right. Balegde.
Buy 50 pounds and above and enjoy free delivery to your doorstep. We have oven dried snails, jumbo size. We have our large size. We have oven dried goat meat. We have oven dried cow meat. We have oven dried catfish. We have goat cutlets and round our oven.
Goat cutlets? Why do these people eat nothing but nonsense? What the hell is a goat cutlet? You ever had a chicken cutlet?
I have. Yes.
Delicious. You ever have a goat cutlet?
I don't know. I think I've had a goat cutlet. But I've had goat before.
I have had goat. I've had lamb over rice. Yeah, goat cutlet wouldn't be too bad, actually. But I have a feeling that the reason we don't eat it because it's not good. Usually, like they sell, pig's feet and pig's ears and pig's balls.
But that's like the poor people's food.
Oh, this is rich people food.
Goat is like, you know, I want to say like goat's like the second eaten animal in the world.
In the
Behind
world.
cow. Yeah.
Not really here, but
no,
elsewhere.
not here, but in the world.
Hmm.
Like how soccer is the biggest sport in the world.
I think it's also the most fucked animal in the world is goat.
Yeah, I can't think of another one. Yeah, I think you're right.
It's goat.
Yeah, or sheep, maybe sheep. Like goat didn't get a blow up dog.
Them white girls be fucking they dogs. Maybe it's dogs.
But you know, the goat never got a blow up version, but the sheep did.
That's true.
That you could fuck. Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably sheep.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, let's see what else.
But the goats have the horns you could hold on to.
That's right. That's actually the big. That's why New Zealanders and Middle Eastern people they fuck goats because the handlebars.
Dried fish. We have crayfish. We have prawn. Our products are fresh. With our stuff in very, very fresh. The testimonies on our page will tell you how far we have gone in business. I just about 50 pounds and above, and you enjoy free delivery to your doorstep. We are here to serve you. We love you. We appreciate you for your patronage all these years. We say thank you. Mwah. Bye.
You can't sell oven dried shit and say it's fresh.
No, it's very far from fresh.
No, yeah.
It got cooked
It's
the
jerky.
other day. Like it's not even
leftovers.
freshly cooked. It's the other day you made this shit. So yeah, it's this is beyond leftovers. This is garbage. This is shit nobody ate. This is what is about to get thrown in the trash because it was leftovers.
Yeah, you do one last thing to try to save it for a few more days, but no, it's not fresh.
The thing is, you're a keen salesman yourself, so you picked up on that.
Mhm.
You were able to sift through her salesman jargon
Yeah.
and get through to the meat of what she was selling. But other people can't. And what she did very well here was she talked in a Jamaican accent.
Yeah.
Which very good for selling things. Also, when she ended the video, she said "Mwah," which if you were kind of on the fence as to am I going to buy an old dried out oven cooked ox's asshole? Am I going to buy a bin of this? Usually food comes in like at the very least a tinfoil container or some sort of food container. Am I going to buy a laundry bin of dried ox fart? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. As a loving woman giving me this product, and I want to support. I want to spread the love. I want to be part of that cycle. I think that's the thing to glean from this is end every sales pitch of our Patreon and YouTube channel with a big either a mwah or some other loving gesture that shows the people that they could probably fuck you if they met you.
Okay. Alangde. Beer can. Welcome, all the Garrett and Steve's listeners. We have a special promotion for you today. Oven dried tier level of our Patreon. Sign up now at GarrettandSteve.com Patreon.com/GarrettandSteve, and we will send you oven dried cow meat or anything you want at the $30 level. We will see you there at Patreon.com/GarrettandSteve. Mwah! Thank you.
Sold.
Yes.
Excellent work.
Now we need to make a new tier on our Patreon.
The $30 dried meat level. Yes, I realized that you really bit off something there. Now we have to chew it. But we'll get to that when it is we'll cross that bridge when we buy leg day.
When the demand gets higher.
Yeah. Once there's, a couple 100,000 people demanding we send them ox balls, we'll start cooking them in my oven. And putting them in plastic bins to ship to people's homes.
Who buys oven dried snails? Like even the other stuff I could kind of get. It's almost like jerky, maybe.
I can't get any of it. No, your question is correct. Who's doing this? I know who's doing it. I know who she's selling to her, basically.
Yeah.
Some other lady that talks like me is loving this. Balegde. I don't know. Because, I've been to Jamaica. They know what to serve to the white foos that come through.
Oh yeah,
it's jerk chicken. That's all they give
Oh,
white people
yeah,
is jerk
yeah.
chicken. Oh, you
Oh.
want the jerk chicken? The jerk chicken, jerk.
It's just delicious.
They don't give you a dried snail with mustard on it because they know you're gonna go. What the fuck is that? I'm not eating this.
I would try it. I'd be down.
I wouldn't. I would. Can I please have my exotic jerk chicken, please? I came to Jamaica to try new things, but not those kind of new things. Not the things you people actually eat. I'm here for just American chicken with American slop sauce on it that you cooked in a microwave. Please.
Snails are good, but only because they always just come with garlic butter saw. That's it.
That's the thing. What you're saying is garlic butter saw
Is good. Uh-huh.
Snails are balls. They are a piece of rubber.
Yeah, I kind of like that texture. That one thing about them, but you can get that texture in many other things.
I don't know. I think it's just the fact that they're a fucking bug that I have a hang up with snails and I don't want to eat them. Because I'll eat clams and mussels and all and galama, which is rubber. You're just eating sea rubber.
Mm-hmm.
But I not only have no problem with it, I enjoy it. I like it. I was like, I'm eating the sea. And but I'm almost like chomping on it like I'm eating a tire. But with snails, there's none of that. I have no attraction.
You've never had
it's
snails?
not appealing to me at all. I've had it. We've had it on the show.
Oh, that's right.
We had a can of snails, I'm pretty sure. And I didn't like it then. I don't like it. I hadn't liked it ever before.
Mm-hmm.
And I even tried, escargot with like cheese on it at a restaurant to be like, oh, I'll try anything.
Yeah.
And I ate it and I was just like, I like the cheese, but I feel like I ate a bug booger underneath and it really put me off. I hated it.
Oh.
Yeah, escargot's not for me.
Yeah, I've liked it actually. And when we were when Jamie and I were in France, we went on some foodie tour or whatever, and the guy who did the tour owned a restaurant and brought us back to his restaurant at the end. And Jamie's a very big stickler on not eating a lot of things, and he kind of like forced her to eat a snail.
I remember this. This fucking suave Frenchman said, "Oh, but Jimmy, you must try it." And she ate it out of his hand, didn't she?
He did kind of like the airplane move.
Yeah.
And she just couldn't say no and ate it.
Yeah. He fed your wife right in front of you.
He did. He cucked me.
You should have fucking said, brother. Boom. And you should have punched him right in the fucking face. But nobody feeds my wife but me, and I feed her this.
Then he gave me hash, though.
Oh, okay. Well, if you're gonna cuck a man, you better give him drugs.
Yeah. It was awesome. That was the favorite part of my whole honeymoon, that whole foodie tour thing that we did. That was like an extra
foodie tour.
Like the tour we paid to go on and everything, do all the European countries was over. We flew back to France for one day, did this tour, and that was the best part of the whole honeymoon.
Was a man putting snails in your wife's mouth?
Yeah.
I know. I could get that. That's what Bill should do. He should do a foodie tour, and I should be his customer every day. He should just take me. So this is a McDonald's. You could get 20 chicken nuggets for $5.
I wish.
Yeah. In the days of yore, you can get 20 chicken nuggets for $5.
That would be the best.
No,
the 20 pack for what was this, $5 or $7?
Now it's at least like $10. It's double.
Gotta be more than that. I'm sure.
Hold on, I'll check my McApp.
Okay.
I'll give you the exact price of McNuggets. The market value. Let's check the market.
Okay.
Oh my
You have a McDonald's app?
Yes, I do.
Oh my god.
You get points, Garrett. You start ordering this shit on Grubhub and whatever, and realize you don't get any points for it. And you're like, well, it just crashed, by the way. It didn't even open. And you start realizing, like, I could be getting free Big Macs because I'm eating this bullshit anyway.
Points?
Every time.
Oh, yeah?
Because I order so much every time that the next time I order, I have a lot of points. I always get like a free Happy Meal for Charlie. I always get something. Let's see. Oh, the new McCrispy strips. Suck my dick. They're very...
They stink. Don't get them.
They
tried them.
Stink, don't get them.
Yeah.
Hey, wait a minute. There's an app exclusive deal right now. Folks at home, you may want to download the McDonald's app right now and order yourself some food. $5, 20-piece chicken McNuggets. It was exactly...
You called it?
It was exactly...
Oh, my God.
I must have remembered. This must be a deal they have all the time. I didn't just make that up.
Wow.
Expires in 3 days. Get on it, folks.
Fuck.
Go to McDonald's.com, download the app, Order $5 of chicken nuggets, $20, 20 McNuggets.
If only we were doing the hockey show later today.
Oh my God.
We would have had so many nuggets.
This would have been the excuse for me to once again order McDonald's. But let's see, how much are the nugs normally if I don't click on any special deals? All right, what's going? I guess it is like my stuff because now the McDonald's app is like bugging out on my phone. And I can't click on anything. And before the computer was being wacky. All my Apple products are not working perfectly. Here we go. 20-piece chicken McNuggets, $9.29.
I mean, it's not horrible.
No, that's horrible.
But
this food should be free. At this point, this should just be the government cheese food. This is government mandated. If you're making under like $250K a year, you can order McDonald's to your house like twice a week for free. Who gives a shit? There's no nutritional value. It just is keeping you from feeling hungry, and it tastes great.
It does.
But you're killing your insides.
I just don't get, like, now with the prices so high of fast food, why do people still go there?
We are addicted to trash.
Is that what it is?
It is. America, me included, we're addicted to shitty food. Like your gut biome tells you what to eat.
Yeah.
And when you eat shitty food all the time, it's what's in there. It's these chemicals, these bacteria that tell you, hey, eat that again. That feeds me. Eat that more. So to get that out, you have to eat shit that your body's telling you not to eat for a couple weeks straight, like carrots and celery, to get that out of your body, to shit it out. Because then if you starve it, it dies.
But
it goes
what if
away.
you just like eat a regular deli sandwich that's the same price, but that's not McDonald's for a few weeks, and you get the McDonald's out of your system then?
Yeah, I think so. I think
that's what I'm saying. Like, why aren't people doing that more now? Because it's the same price.
How many delis in Wisconsin do you think there are?
A lot.
Okay. I don't know anything about Wisconsin. I just figured they don't have corner stores and bodegas out there.
They don't, no. But, they have the cheese capital of the world.
They're all addicted to cheese over there.
Fun fact, it used to be called Milwaukee.
Is that a portmanteau? Million walkers are gay? Is that what Milwaukee stands for?
That was Alice Cooper in Wayne's World.
Oh, Milwaukee. Never seen that movie.
Oh, no? Yeah, it's before your time.
I haven't seen any movies, apparently. Apparently, the 80s happened, and every movie that came out was the best movie ever. And
that was 90s.
I didn't see. Oh, really?
Yeah, because Wayne's World, that was Mike Myers and Dana Carvey after they were on SNL.
Party Time Excellent.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't seen that.
Yeah.
I also haven't
It's a good
seen,
one, but you don't
ma-
have to see it,
Yeah, I'll watch it, but right before I die. Thank you for the sales tips, Nathan. Now to your final video, because there are other booth boys that deserve their share as well.
Oh, I've seen this one. This is a good one.
Indian version of Titanic. Now there's a community note. This is an old video from Peru. Nothing to do with India.
Oh, wow.
Okay. All right. Well, let's watch a bunch of Peruvians be stinky pieces of shit.
Hit an iceberg.
Oh, speaking of hidden iceberg, you know what we didn't hit once today?
Yes.
Hit that shit.
Living my best life.
I completely forgot about it.
God. But that's like taking over I Hate the Phone. When's the last time we played that one?
Today.
We did?
We're gonna. Thank you for reminding me. Bernard Gresser sent us some Flynn Goldstein stuff, so I'm
that's
sure
right. Yeah, that's right.
we're going to have to play that as a refresher for everyone. But let's refresh everyone on how Indians and Peruvians are similar. So this is a video of the Peruvian Titanic.
Every night in my dreams, I see you, I feel you. That
There's
is
6 people on that boat.
I know
And they're all doing standing seating. This is exactly what's going to happen to planes.
Far across the distance and spaces between us. You have come to show you go.
What do you think's gonna happen?
The water's gonna be brown.
And far, wherever you are, I believe
Just
that
calmly
the
went into the
heart
water though. Like no one even raised their arms or panicked or tried to jump off or anything.
I guess they
They
all
just,
had a
they
feeling.
just accepted their fate. Yeah, here we go.
They-
And then it hits the water. They all just they didn't even splash or anything. This is where I live now.
This is where I die. It's over now. We're in the
But the
mode.
shore is 50 feet away.
It's over.
Swim.
The boat is sinking. It's a metaphor for what's been going on this whole time. We're dead. In the mode. Bye, cruel world.
Near, far, wherever you are.
Can you do the Indian, Garrett? Because I separately, because the video now knowing it's from Peru makes no sense with that song. But I still enjoyed the Indian Titanic song.
Near, far, wherever you are. Can't do
It's
it.
pretty good. What do you mean you can't do it? You just did it. That was good.
Thank you.
Near, far. Well, thank you,
Nate.
Nathan. Those were some good Booth Boy videos. Now, gambling on the moon, stand a chance. We do first. Oh no, I think we watched that last week.
Okay.
So Bernard Gresser's next Booth Boy video, Booth Boy content. Flynn Goldstein calls Jimmy Norton show for advice.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Now, if you don't know who Flynn Goldstein is, I'm just gonna have to take 5 seconds to find him.
By searching Jew on my prep sheet.
I have to search Jew on my prep sheet. And well, I have to go. Here we go.
Some Jewish thing.
Well, that's not even that's Shai Groucha and Nachum Einhorn. Flynn Goldstein's under a different thing entirely, but he's here. So for those of you who don't know who he is, he's our favorite internet personality. He's a 16-year-old Jewish boy who defied his parents' wishes for him to be a regular Jewish boy and has become strict Orthodox, off the walls,
super Jew.
I'm going to be the most Jewish person in the world, Jewish.
Yeah.
And he's become famous in the Jewish community for doing so. So here's him just sharing some knowledge and what he thinks about the cell phones in this day and age.
I hate the phone. I really hate. I think it's a wonderful marvel of human ingenuity, but it's a Yetzer Hara trap. I really believe that. So I've set limits on my phone. I tried to turn things off. I blocked certain websites. Thank God. And so I'm hoping to curb the Yetzer Hara. That's my hope.
That's my hope.
But I'm sometimes the Yetzer Hara wins. Sometimes I lose time for Gemara because I'm doing who knows what.
Yeah.
But I'm trying my best. I hate the.
We're going to have to play that video again on Monday when I show you what Amari Stoudemire has been up to.
Oh God, for a while now, right?
For a while now, but he's since April been going on Instagram and putting up videos of him just being mad Jewish.
Wow.
It's
okay.
very interesting to watch, but we don't have time for that
Yeah.
today. That's a Monday task. The Booth Boys are in control of the show today.
What else are you supposed to play on Monday? Oh, your business podcast.
Oh, the business. Yeah, we got to talk
okay.
business.
Okay.
I got a business plan. But today it's Bernard Gresser with Booth Boy content. Flynn Goldstein calls into the Jim Norton. So Jim Norton
What
has
a get.
revived his advice show because he did this once already on Sirius, but I like it better now.
Okay.
Because it's not on Sirius anymore.
Yeah.
So he's just doing like whatever show he wants to do. So here's, but I do not actually completely understand why he wants to give advice on like, unless the advice is very specific to like doing comedy, doing a radio show, sucking a man's cock and saying it's a woman's penis.
Is it like supposed to be kind of ironic? Like he's the worst person you should be getting advice from?
When you listen to it, it doesn't seem very ironic.
No, he
like
gives good
sometimes,
advice.
Yeah, he'll joke around, but
Yeah.
he will just give advice. And it's like, wait, why? Why are they asking you? But I guess, yeah, it's because he's been around the block and he's dealt with a lot of problems everyone's dealt with.
True.
Like being a radio superstar,
being an alcoholic,
stand-up comic.
Mm-hmm.
But well, here's little Jimmy Norton and Flynn Goldstein.
So my issue is that I'm in a relationship, committed, and I found myself falling for my brother's wife.
Well, you Hunter Biden?
No, nothing happened. And I've been thinking about her nonstop since the holidays when the ball dropped. You know, we all kissed.
Well, you say you all accidentally kissed on New Year's Eve, like it was like a group kiss.
Did you feel like she was kind of into that as well, or are you the only one who noticed it?
No, she made a comment. She said, well, years off to a good start.
That is a good sign.
That's sexy.
And
That's a green light.
I haven't masturbated in 2.5 years until that moment. I do masturbate nonstop, almost daily at this point.
That should be the next time you see her. That's what you tell her.
I've been off to you nonstop.
Yeah, I've been jerking off since we sang Old Lang Syne. I've been tugging my dick for a month and a half. Remember when you said old acquaintance be forgot?
Hold on. All very hilarious, but is it actually necessary in an internet video clip to slightly bleep out the curses and also write them?
That's a new trend.
Like you can very clearly hear. I guess it's like the algorithm can't pick it up. That's what it's for. So you can still play this. This will still reach like children's TikToks. This will still get played in like a kids TikTok section. But
all the kids are on TikTok. You gotta get them to watch it. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess the AI that they use to pick up shit in videos like this won't pick it up. But I like it. Just makes the video sound like it's annoying.
It is. Especially on this show where you expect him to curse.
Yeah, I'm watching the Jim Norton joke. He's going to talk about cocks and cum and fucking. I don't expect him to keep it clean. I don't want to watch him if he is keeping it clean.
Acquaintance be forgot. I grabbed my at that moment.
So my issue is
this guy is.
My issue is very Flynn Goldstein. Steen.
I don't know. I think Flynn wouldn't have time for such nonsense as this.
Yeah, that definitely is a Yates or Hurrah trap.
Lose time for Gamara if you're talking to girls that are doing,
girls, your brother's wife,
cock grabbing on New Year's Eve with your brother's wife. Yeah, that sounds very that sounds like, I'm gonna say it, a Yates or Hurrah trap.
Definitely.
I tried to curb the Yates or Hurrah.
Sometimes he loses time to Gamara,
and that is my hope. My hope is that I don't fuck my dead brother's wife. That is my hope. But me and her on New Year's Eve, we both had a couple of shots of Manischewitz, and then we did God knows what. Thank God. Well, I hope little Flynn Goldstein sorts it out and figures out how to properly
masturbate.
Yeah, I haven't masturbated in 2.5 years. I also haven't lied till just now because I'm a liar. What are you, Pete? What are you, Max Loads? Who doesn't jerk off for 2 years? What are you busy doing? Sorry, I was in space, in a spacesuit, and I couldn't reach my hog for 2 years. I was gravity. I was Sandra Bullock floating around in space until they found me. I couldn't jerk off.
I feel like if I was floating around in space for a while, I'd still find time to jerk off.
I would die trying to get my arm out of my sleeve in my stupid spacesuit and down the suit so I can grab my wiener and I can fucking
you're
eat my
stuck
meat.
in space. What else are you gonna do?
Die, jerk off and die. That's your last steps. You're gonna do the perpetual motion flipping around thing till you hit the sun, and before you get there, you can get a couple loads out in your spacesuit. I didn't jerk off for 2.5 years. I don't get those people. Just jerk off. Go beat off. What are you saving yourself for marriage?
Just lose your self-control and jerk off.
Self-control. Yeah. It comes off as like you're saving your cum It just comes off as like a weird sexual. Like there's like when Max Loads talks about it and how like, well, I don't do that type of stuff. Like it's beneath him.
Yeah,
like well, then all sex stuff is beneath you. You're a fucking monk. It's all beneath you. It's all just goo, all wet, gooey, sloppy stuff going on down there.
Yeah, but the way Max Loads would say it, it was like he wasn't like he was doing it in some honorable way. It was more like, oh, that's disgusting to touch yourself.
Yeah, like he's grossed out by his own dick. So, well, so you think your wife is just this big piece of shit who just touches that thing, that disgusting thing with piss coming out of it? I don't know.
Thank you, Bernard.
But thank you, Bernard Gresser, for the.
I wonder how
Flynn
Norton does
Goldstein
phone
content.
calls on his podcast.
Probably like this. Google Voice number? No,
That's what it is, mate. Yeah, I guess so. It has to be.
he has.
I don't doubt he has a whole tello system.
I know he has a company that comes by. I think he does anyway.
For
'cause
that show, or I thought it was for the other show.
it's for Sword Fight.
Sword
He
Fight.
goes to a podcast studio, but
Yeah.
they do
in home
because I've looked them up. They do in like they'll bring cameras to you and shit. So I'm sure they have a whole way they set it up. The next booth boy is Curtis John Cage. And his first video, he's got 3 here. He says, wait, what is this one? Grandma's got those. Oh no, we watched that, I think.
We did?
I think so.
No.
Yeah, no, we did.
No, we didn't.
I'm pretty all right. I'll show it again.
I don't remember seeing this.
But here, Curtis John's first video. Grandma got them yams. It's wow. They could have just showed the video on repeat, but the song longer. Those don't even look like butt cheeks.
No, it's like she has the 2 midgets I saw under her skirt.
Yeah. She's got a conjoined twin that died.
God.
2 of them. Just hanging off her ass. How do you just your daily life? How do you shit? How do you?
I don't know.
I guess sex is done then, right?
Oh, definitely.
Or maybe she just lays on her back, and those things flatten out. You can get in there.
You think they flatten out? I feel like you have to pull them apart.
That's what she says to be all sexy.
I'm gonna pull my butt apart and lay down on my back.
Oh yeah, come in the bedroom. I'll be pulling my butt apart, wide open for you. From probably one of the stinkiest places on the planet.
Oh God,
probably smells really good between.
I don't know.
these.
It seems like it's getting aired out a lot.
It does actually. I've never seen someone's ass cheeks spread that much while they're just walking, letting that monkey hang. You're a fine motherfucker. It's really aggressive, sexy talk. You's a fine motherfucker. Won't you back that ass up, you motherfucker? Girl, who is you playing with? Back that ass up. That song is pretty aggressive. Who is you playing with? Sounds like he's gonna beat the shit out of her. As long as she just backs that ass up, he'll let her live. But yeah, thank you, Curtis John. That's fucking disgusting. That woman. I hope she eats a little less. Probably be good for her.
Are you sure we got to the other ones above that for Curtis John?
Well, I guess we'll have to take a peek.
Yeah, because
I
want to
it's a
say
lot of
like
videos.
last week.
I remember we read this. I know it's a lot of videos. You took too long. It's gone too far. Even this deserves me, and I'm a piece of shit.
That didn't
Yeah, we 100% watched The Retarded Girl. We can watch it again. I'm not opposed to it. I'm just saying we saw this.
We did?
Yeah, we saw this. And I'm pretty sure we had the whole discussion about how this is just
only fan models
a
are now
regular
doing this.
girl, a normal girl who's not a midget, who put a retard filter on her face, and she's showing off her big Brazilian butt cheeks. So this is like a total scam. But it's a fucked up scam.
Yeah.
Like you're getting more attention because it's I mean, I guess the supply and demand thing. There's plenty of supply as far as just big booty Brazilians.
Yeah.
Now, is there a supply of big booty Brazilians that are retarded?
Not
I guess not.
Not much.
But apparently
No.
there's a demand. There's a demand for this.
Well, because you think like, oh, she's so dumb, I'll be able to hit that in a second. Like I'll be able to trick her to let me fuck her ass.
I think the rules on that should be if you do get declined for sex, you should kill yourself. You should have
from
to kill-
her, yeah.
I think if that's where your head's at, it's like, oh, she'll definitely fuck me because she's retarded. And she goes, excuse me, no.
No.
You look like you're 5'5" and don't have a nice car. I only fuck 10s or rich guys.
But yeah,
I think you then, since you tried, you have to then.
You have to.
Is that you?
Yeah.
that's
What? Who else are you gonna hit on that'll work?
an ugly
No?
retard.
Oh God.
And at that point, if again you get rejected,
Yes. Oh, that definitely.
then you have to literally like put an Uzi in a vice grip, point it at your head, and just jam a stick in the trigger so that you not only blow your head off, but you just destroy whatever was there ever. That has to be like a mega suicide.
Yeah. You have to do like a Hillary Clinton suicide where like you hang yourself and shoot yourself in the head.
A hang and shoot. Hang and shoot off the side of the Golden Gate Bridge. But yeah, no, I don't I'm not a big fan because we played that commercial for the Down syndrome people that was like, hey, I'm normal.
I can live on my own.
I could drink a margarita and get fucked. Like, why is this something that needs a commercial?
Why do we
It's like
need
a
to
PSA.
promote this? Yeah.
Promote, like, yeah, I can live on my own and drink alcohol and have sex with whoever. Okay.
Fine.
Fine.
I don't suggest it, but go ahead. Yeah.
Doesn't seem like a good idea, but do all of it, I guess. If it's gonna be a whole thing, go ahead. Just seems like a bad idea. But all right, let's go now to Curtis Johns this week. Found Frankie's little brother and Geno Bisconti Jr. Okay, I know for a fact we've seen this one, but I think someone else sent us this.
I've seen this one, yeah. Yeah, oh yeah, we watched this.
After we watched that other like autistic guy.
This one.
Did you know
We didn't see this one now.
This is different, yeah.
my name? I saw you in heaven. In heaven. Will it be the same? Be the same. I saw
I still think these guys are faking it.
in heaven.
Yeah. It's too coordinated. It's not weird and shitty enough. It's too like well done. Like they're both standing there looking. They're not looking at each other and acting, truly the part. At some point, one of them should kind of lose interest and start doing something else.
Yeah.
Then I'd buy it. I'm bothered by. Here's my autism. I'm not on my cell phone. Can I watch this video in a slightly different format?
What, like you want a full
Like a full screen.
Full screen.
One of those
version?
full screen
Yeah.
deals. Not like I'm looking at a cell phone because I'm not. I'm not doing that.
That's the new trend. YouTube Shorts.
The new trend is to shit grade video quality.
Yeah.
Like I'm
What
looking
are
at a
you,
shitty
E-Rock?
cell phone.
This
Is
is
he
what
the one who posted about this?
Yes.
Because I saw this recently on the internet. And it
About
was definitely E-Rock.
Some podcasts had to like reformat their podcast to have top and bottom squares, and
So it ended up that the horizontal. So it was it was definitely E-Rock.
Yeah.
You're right, and I 100% agree with him because what it was a video that was originally a horizontal like full screen video that got reformatted for a cell phone. So it was a horizontal video with a top and bottom screen that was just like color, and so it's this big. Then got played on like the news. So it's just this tiny video
with big
with
black
giant
bars.
border, giant vertical border, and just the sides were all blacked out. It's like, why? There should be a button that's just normal size.
Yeah.
I'm not on my phone button. Just take that little horizontal video in the middle and make it big.
the full screen.
Like we're degenerating.
Uh-huh.
We're going back in time to not being able to do that.
For real.
And that was a very basic feature of everything we've ever done
Or
on
the-
our devices.
Or the stupid, like you film it vertically or whatever, and then they have like the blurry version of the video on either side to try to fill out the screen. It's like,
It doesn't
what
make
are we,
it. Yeah,
what are we doing?
it doesn't make it look better.
No.
It's just shitty, ugly, distracting.
Uh-huh.
Man, that was beside the point. Yeah, those two retards sure can sing a song, can't they? But again, we're on to them. I don't think those
Yeah,
are.
me either.
I think it's two guys again, like the Brazilian butt girl.
They're trying
they're
on a low level.
trying
to
and succeeding at getting.
Are they succeeding? I've never seen
We've
them.
seen them twice now.
But just from Booth Boys, I've never seen they've never popped up on my Twitter feed or anything, or had someone like retweet it, like, look at these guys, they're catching fire, or anything.
They're gonna.
Probably. You're probably right.
Because we all secretly want to make fun of tards, but you can't. But what if non-tards act like tards?
Then you can make fun of them.
It's called a loophole.
Yeah.
Yeah. But here's the next video from Curtis John, and he says PG content.
Oh.
Sorry, pig content.
Oh.
What that means is, let's find out what that means is.
And don't mind my flabby thighs, because these shorts are comfortable. A big girl could dress the way she wants to and look beautiful.
Oh
and
my
comfortable
God.
in any clothes she wants. So here I go.
Yes.
Hold on, before she jumps rope, she already has this giant
know.
thing. It looks like a fucking tumor.
A goiter, yeah.
She's got one gigantic buffalo testicle hanging out of her shorts. It is
Like,
unsightly.
why not put your shorts down a little over that at least?
No, because the whole point of this is you showing off. Like, look, I don't have to care what I look like.
Oh, okay.
I am body positive, so it's cool to be a fucking mess. Me too, lady. Me too. It's cool to be a mess. By the way, Curtis John posts all these to his account, so follow at Curtis John on YouTube if you want to see more of this.
KIRTUSJON.
Yeah, not how you're thinking. It is KIRT, not KURT.
And JON, not JOHN.
Yeah. But anyway, let's watch now. There's a quite a beautiful woman do some jump roping.
Backwards?
She has a front ass.
There you go. There's 5. I did it. I
It's 3.
achieved it. I
It was,
accomplished
right?
it.
Yeah, it was 3.
Coach. And don't mind my flabby thighs, because these shorts are comfortable. A big girl.
Does it count as your thighs though? That's her gunt.
Yeah, that is.
That her gunt is coming out. Look, this full frontal gunt crack.
Yeah.
I mean, we're kind of a mile away because again, the video format, but the she has wait a minute. What am I looking at? I thought the crack was coming from her wearing shorts, but I think she's actually wearing like a skirt. And that's just her front. That's a moose knuck.
Yeah.
Oof. Now, what is this? Is this a fetish? What is she doing? Is it a joke?
Yeah, I'm not sure. She's
Because she very obviously did 3 jumps and said 5. So, like, is the whole thing just a joke? Like, oh, look, I'm a fat fucking mess. I'll do one of those fake body positivity things because it works. It's funny.
Is that what everyone does now? Is they pretend they're retarded?
I think that is literally what everything's just pretending to be retarded in some form or fashion. Yeah.
Because we have that, whatever that screening is called, when you're pregnant and they could tell if it's going to be a retard.
Oh, tard screen.
Tard screen. And, everyone aborts their tard baby. So we don't have many tards left.
Yeah, and we're starting to miss them.
Yeah. So people are pretending to be tards.
Everybody thought, we don't need those in society. Who cares? They'll just make your life hell.
But where are we going to get our laughs from?
Apparently, God's taking his jester away, and now there's no more laughter. That's what we get. That's what we get for playing God.
If YouTube doesn't ban us for that freeze frame, I don't know what YouTube's doing.
Shut up. YouTube's not banning shit. It's fine. Get it out of there. Get them all out of there. Get all these naked retards out of my feed.
Yeah, kind of a weird theme in Curtis John's videos.
Curtis John absolutely had a thing he was going with. It was retard. RIL Rilfs.
Yeah.
He's Curtis John, our Rilf guy. All right, well, on to our next boof boy. N. Harold, consummate boofman, Mr. N. His first video, he says, I think you can play this on YouTube.
Oh boy.
All right, well, let's watch a little of it first. Yeah, I don't think you see nudity really. I think it's fine. I mean, she's less naked than that fucking mess we just put on the screen, so I think it'll be fine. It's only side cheek. I think side cheek is acceptable.
Okay.
I think frontal. If we were looking directly at crack, I think that's where it starts getting a little dicey.
Yeah. But this is just a girl practicing her gymnastics.
Yeah, that's all that is. Here, let's show everybody. Here's gymnastics. And a guy drops a very heavy wrench right into her cooter.
Okay.
Perfect. Perfect shot.
Thank you, N. Harold.
Yes, thank you, N. Harold. I don't know if I'm supposed to get horny or wait 2.5 years to jerk off, or if that was Oh, hold on, Curtis John, you skipped my last video. A must watch.
All right.
Oh, we're not here to skip anything. Oh, here we go. How did I skip that? What the fuck? A Brother Man production as the pig whistles.
You really hate Curtis John.
I didn't mean to. Brother Man Steve. Oh, it's about me. I'm the pigman. Let's have a look. Saying that he sent it because it's called Pig and Piggy, and I'm a pig. You're a pig? That's what he was saying, and I kind of took offense to it. Hey, Curtis John, guess what? Sometimes when you say things like that, it hurts people's feelings. So why don't you think about that the next time you make a really funny joke?
Must watch.
Saying that. Hey, wait a minute. I think he's taking the piss with me. Hey, wait a minute. I think he's trying to hurt my feelings again. Is that my mouth, though?
I don't think so.
It's definitely not my eyes.
It's definitely not you saying those words, because the mouth is moving a lot faster than what's happening.
I thought maybe it was just out of sync, but I'm like, is that what my mouth look like? He sent it because
No, that's definitely not my mouth.
And Piggy, and I'm a pig. You're a pig? That's what he was saying, and I kind of took offense to it. Hey, Curtis John, guess what? Sometimes when you say things like that, it hurts people's feelings. So why don't you think about that the next time you... Oh, I get what he did. The pig saying it. And it's my voice.
And that's you.
I get it.
You're the pig.
Well, guess what, Curtis John? 2 weeks in a row, you took the course of being funny over being nice.
Mm-hmm.
And 2 weeks in a row, you hurt someone's feelings.
Shame.
Hope you get some sleep tonight.
If you can.
No, that's cool.
Yeah, that's
cool.
fine.
Just put someone's face and likeness on a pig, insinuating that they may be a little bit overweight. Really funny. You should submit that to the Broadcasting Hall of Fame. Funniest thing I've ever seen. Being a mean guy. Real funny. Anyway, back to N. Harold, who doesn't pick on me and try to make me feel less than.
Oh, I hope he picks on you in this one.
It would be so funny. He made it. Then he didn't. All right. Oh, God. Hold on.
I preview this one.
We have
too?
to pre-screen this. This might be an Indian death video.
I think this is one I saw, and if he starts running alongside the train for a while, it could be kind of bad. It's an
Just
Indian guy on the
pre-screening.
train.
Yeah, he's
yeah. This is the one I saw, and I mean, there's no gore, but like he definitely gets his legs cut off.
I mean, it looks like he's doing fine. This actually looks perfectly fine. Why doesn't he let go? Whoa, my God.
Yeah,
we could show that.
I guess so.
You don't really see anything.
You don't. That's what I'm saying. You don't see anything.
We could show
but
that.
you could infer a lot of things.
You could guess what happens
Uh-huh.
next. But here's an Indian people once again with a very good relationship with locomotives. The sound. Okay, still doing fine. You should probably just let go, though.
Let go,
You're
yeah.
at running speed. Just let go.
Just let
'cause
go, yeah.
I don't know if you know this, but if you get shot under the train, it's going to run you over and probably do death on you. No, I'm fine. I'm right here. I don't know why he's not just getting off.
My house is right up here. I'm just gonna get there first.
Okay, here's what we'll do. We'll cut it right there, right before he definitely dies. But you can imagine from here exactly what happens next. He goes under the train, and then I don't think he is anymore.
He unalived himself.
If I had to put it in simpler terms, I would say, hit that shit. Well, thank you, Mr. N. That very fun watching Indian people get annihilated by trains. A lot more videos than you would think.
So many.
There's so many Indian videos that are all the same thing at this point that I'm starting to think they figured out we're watching them.
Yes,
like
for clout.
Yes,
Yeah.
and they're like, there's now a guy putting his foot in a big bowl on the ground outside. Like it's that's full of grease. He's just putting his foot in a bowl of grease and serving it on a lump of bread, and it's going viral in the U.S. because we're like, oh my god, look at them, look at how they behave.
He's raking in that X money.
But again, they don't understand. Like he's like, oh look, they're all seeing my video. I did it. And I said, well,
what are you profiting from?
What does this translate into? They're reposting your video and you get no credit. But I'm famous. Look, this one here, 10 million views. Is me putting my foot in grease.
Oh, how much you make from that video?
That come later. Once I, meet up with other YouTuber, we do photo shoot.
Okay.
We do photo shoot. We put pictures online. Then people see us.
Okay.
Then famous.
Then you profit.
Profit.
Yeah. Okay.
We get money. YouTube black. Money.
YouTube plaque's nice. Yeah.
YouTube plaque.
We're trying to get our YouTube plaque. Why don't you smash that subscribe button right now?
Yeah, we're only a fraction of the 3% of the way there, I think. How do you get the plaque? Is it 1 million views?
I think it's 100,000 subscribers. It's the silver
we're
plaque.
right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're knocking on the door. We just need like 97,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
That's like
easy.
We get fucking 50,000 every time I fart. Easy money. Anywho. Oh, here we go. Aaron Kraft. He sent us some Booth Boy content. And it's part 3. Boltman fanfic found footage. Episode 3. Boltman does Boltman. Geno is racist. Frankie's. Wait, did we play the one before that?
I don't think so.
Hold on. I don't know. We definitely played the first one, but I don't think we played episode 2. So this is episode 2. Boltman fanfic found footage, episode 2. Indian Garrett does Boltman. Geno hates the hockey show, and more Steve. That's right, because last time I was like, there's not enough Steve in this. This time there's more Steve. Perfect.
For some hockey. I'm Steve. Welcome to the hockey show. Hey, speaking of COVID, no one's talking about COVID, Geno. Whatever, this is all stupid anyway. What do you mean, Geno? What's stupid? This hockey show. Daddy hates hockey, so Daddy hates the hockey show. Daddy tries to get out of the hockey show every week without you dopes knowing what he's doing. This is stupid. Why are we doing this? Now, Eugene, the hockey show is not about hockey. It's about friendship. I love my friends. I love spending time with Garrett and you, and I really wish at some juncture that Adam Berg would join us. But hockey show, football show, baseball show, none of that matters. It's not about sports. It's about camaraderie. Good grief. And I thought I was the gay one. Hey, Geno, we have a caller. Puck him in, Steve. Puck. All right, caller, go for Geno. Yes, thank you very much. I am very much for.
By the way, before we listen to that, which is hysterical, if you were gonna miss the hockey show this week, this is
it. Yeah,
this is
You're
it.
welcome.
You're getting 2 episodes of it actually. He's this is perfect. I feel like this is exactly what the hockey show is.
All right, caller, go for Geno. Yes, thank you very much. I am very much for being Bootman. Thank you. Come again. Hey, Boatman, how's it going? Yes, thank you. Come again. I am doing very well. As you can see, I am in San Diego, California. Thank you. Come again. Hey, Boatman. Looks like you're in Tampa, Florida. Stupid. Thank you. Come again. No, I am for very much being in San Diego, California. Thank you. Come again. Hey, Boatman. Is that your phone? Yes, thank you. Come again. It is very much my phone. Green, green. Oh, I must pink it up. Yellow. Oh, I have to very much be going. Thank you very much. Goodbye. Hey, looks like we're going to be out of here too. Chindong. Yeah, stink. Bye-bye.
Nailed you.
No, that's the most accurate impression of me I've ever heard.
You're such a Beavis and Butthead ripoff.
No, I'm Paulie. I'm Paulie Gualtieri from The Sopranos. Hey, Gene. It's all about the friendship. You know, I say that. I bet I have said that at some point. I think we've mentioned like the hockey show. We talk about hockey for 15 seconds.
If
the hockey show is all about friendship.
I don't even think at Geno's we talked about hockey for a second. That I can remember.
We talked about what game was on that night. And,
Oh,
and
okay.
like what teams were still in the playoffs.
That's right. Yeah.
Again, it was like a 15-second conversation. I don't think there was anything after that. But don't worry, that was only episode 1. Here's episode 2.
Oh,
excuse me,
nice.
episode 3 of Fanfic Pulpman, episode 3. Here we go. Oh, I'm not in this one.
Yeah, how's it feel? I wasn't in the last one.
You were.
Was
It was Indian Garrett doing Boltman. The curtain's been dropped.
Oh, I didn't realize.
It was Indian Garrett Boltman.
Oh, I forgot.
There. Welcome to the hockey show. I'm Garrett. Hey, Chindong. I'm Geno. Hey, Geno. Looks like
I feel like it's not you though. It's I said this last time. It's Davy and Goliath. Hey, Davy.
Hello, Davy.
Goliath entrance.
a caller. Go ahead, caller. Go for Geno. Hey, Geno. How are you? Hey, I'm good, Boatman. Hey, Boatman. Yeah, Geno. Are you at the zoo? Because it looks like you're with a couple of apes. What? Hey, Geno. Yeah, buddy. Have you ever seen the movie Coon Doom? Is that about a bunch of blacks in the desert? What? Hey.
That's a good one.
Boatman.
That's a good one. That's a good Geno joke about the movie Kundun.
Is that a personal watercraft? Boatman.
All right. My impression, I'm like a fucking shitty little Paulie guy. He paints you as an actual retard.
Craft?
Watercraft?
In Boat Diego, California, and Boatman is going to go out on that boat machine with those 2 boats, and Boatman is going to put his boat in their boats until everyone boats.
Doing Boatman better than Boatman.
Hey, Frankie McDonald's here. Now, Frankie McDonald's doing okay so far. What's crack-a-lackin'? Crackers? I'm the real Frankie McDonald. Motherfucker, Frankie McDonald ain't playing that shit tonight. Frankie McDonald's here because Frankie McDonald has a bone to pick with you, Boatman. Hey, Frankie, it's me, Geno. Shut your fucking interrupting ass mouth, Geno. Don't make Frankie McDonald put Frankie McDonald's knuckles across your motherfucking teeth. Hey.
I like the Frankie.
Oh, he's aggressive.
That's not very nice. Ain't no one talking to you, Garrett. Guess what? Frankie McDonald talking now. Guess what? Frankie McDonald talking now. Guess what? Frankie McDonald talking to you now.
Oh yeah, we're getting a producer's call. You might be telling us, can you please shut this off? I don't want to watch an autistic man's dream about, like, an autistic fever dream about what the hockey show is. Oh, he hung up though. All right.
Okay.
I guess the hang up means, hey, keep playing that shit.
Motherfucker, don't fucking think Frankie McDonald ain't heard your chubby ass making some smart ass comments about Frankie McDonald. Frankie McDonald retard. Frankie McDonald fucking sends me 50 emails a day. Frankie McDonald get on my fucking nerves. Guess what, motherfucker? You should be lucky Frankie McDonald ain't put a fucking cap in your ass. Now shut your fucking mouth, Garrett.
Wow.
Now, ass
I haven't heard the term cap in your ass in like 20 years. That's some old school,
That's what
wigger stuff.
That's the lingo Frankie knows.
I guess, yeah, in Canada, they just got...
Yeah, they're behind.
They just started listening to In the Club by 50 Cent.
Or they make up their own slang. Like, I can't even remember any of the words.
Is that slang?
Remember the...
the
Canadian slang?
God, I can't remember any of them either.
Right? Yeah.
Booty hole.
Wordser or something. Wigglets. Wizardnits.
Oh, God, now I got to look it up. Canadian. Here we go. Hold on. Canadian bullshit slang. I have it saved. Just give ourselves a little refresher course on some of this awesome slang. Hold on. We'll get back to the hockey show.
I'm not gonna lie, broski. That's just the best accent. Wide word, Cuddy. Like me, I've been speaking that shit since the womb. I did not cry when I was born. I was like, hey, yo, mama, what you saying, Cuddy? You're good?
Do you inhale helium?
I inhale everything, Cuddy. Helium, potassium. Cuddy, they call me little T, little R2.
What are your thoughts on
So Crody was one of them. Here's another.
Back in the Toronto girl. Yo, broski, as long as the city boy JJ is blessed, fam. That's all I need. City boy JJ and you, Rock King.
What do you mean? Like, in a girl?
Button that, I just need y'all, broski. Yeah, 2 2s.
Alright.
I feel like I'm getting more lost.
Yo, fam, I'm not gonna lie. She give you wazzles on the first link. She wife.
Wazzles on the first link.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Be fam.
Wazzles on the first link?
Yes, sir.
2 2s, I agree with that. No bap, Crody. How do you know if it's
2 2s? I agree with that. No bop, Crody.
Fucking idiots.
Fuck Canada. Fuck that old shitty piece of shit bastard country. Fake fucking. It's neither Britain nor America.
Wow.
It's just knockoff versions of both. But they like hockey.
Love hockey.
Anyway, back to the hockey show.
Frankie McDonald has a bone to pick with this yellow-headed motherfucker right here. Look, motherfucker. Frankie McDonald saved your ass from a pitweiler, and Frankie McDonald took you into his own home.
God, this one's long.
And how did Boatman repay Frankie McDonald? Fucking Boatman slept in Frankie McDonald's bed. Boatman ate Frankie McDonald's food. Boatman took Frankie McDonald's job at the Frankie McDonald Mall. Frankie McDonald is a forgiving ass motherfucker. Frankie McDonald don't give a shit about that. What Frankie McDonald cares about is when you take his fucking ditches. And that water plant is Frankie McDonald's hose. This is what's gonna happen, Boatman. Frankie McDonald is going to come to Tampa, Florida. I'm in Botiego, California. Shut the fuck up, motherfucker. Now, Frankie McDonald is going to come.
I didn't know he's such a third person guy, Frankie.
And
That's how he
Boatman
talks.
is going to bring his bitches to the beach. And then Frankie McDonald's gonna lay down in the sand with them. Frankie McDonald's gonna smell their hair. Frankie McDonald's gonna hug them. Frankie
It's all so
McDonald
accurate.
gonna ream them pussies out with his Frankie McDonald dick. And guess what Boatman's gonna do? Boatman is gonna sit there and watch. When Frankie McDonald is done, Frankie McDonald gonna do some services. What do you mean, like sweep the beach? Motherfucker, there's gonna be some cleanup going on. Ain't got nothing to do with sand. Skate, skate, skate! Now then, Frankie McDonald got to get the fuck out of here. See you fucking crackers later. Frank McDonald out of 5G. Yeah, I guess I gotta get going too.
I like how the mouth is just like swimming further and further away from Boltman.
I've noticed that. Obviously, the mouth isn't important.
Yeah, we know who's talking.
We know who's talking. They're usually way off. Because even if the shot's on right, sometimes he moves his face in the shot out of it. But that's all neither here nor there. The whole point of this is
the fan fiction.
It's fanfic,
Yeah.
exactly.
To the beach. Bye, Geno. Bye, Garrett. Hey, Chin Dog, Boatman. Guess we're gonna get out here too. Bye.
I guess that's what happens when you don't have the ending planned. Well, I guess we're gonna get out of here too.
Bye.
Bye.
Now, do you think he does that all in one take?
No.
You think every time some new person speaks, he cuts and I think he's doing it all in one take. I saw one cut in there where Frankie said something and his mouth moved, but other than that, I think it's just all.
I think that took half a month. I think there were many sessions, a lot of voice acting, a lot of different cuts, a lot of different, but we have to go back in the booth.
He hired a director to come in.
Got to re-record that part.
Yeah.
You were a little muffled when you said, all right, I guess that's it. Bye. I love it though.
Yeah.
I could watch 100 of those. It's just
thank you, Aaron.
Someone else doing the dumb bullshit we do. It's very funny. Good job, Aaron Kraft. That is a 10.5 out of 10. Now our next boof boy here, Logan.
Jesus.
He sent some stuff here a day ago. Here we go. Excuse me. Hey boys. Did some digging on our favorite blackfacer Bruno from Black White.
Oh no, me too.
Oh no. What do you mean? Oh no. Came to find his demo reel on YouTube channel.
I was not gonna bring it up, but now that Logan brought it up.
He's fake. He's a phony baloney. I had a feeling yesterday or Tuesday. Yesterday.
Yeah, we were watching this Black White on
and I'm like,
coverage.
This guy is he's like an actor.
He's an actor. And like Carmen and Rose are mother-daughter, but they're not, she's not married to Bruno. She was like dating Bruno at the time.
Okay.
But the way they make it sound in the show is like, this is the end of our marriage kind of thing.
All right, hold on. But let's just get everyone in the fold here because they'd have no idea what we're talking about. On our Patreon, the comedy tier, we are watching, for the last month, we've been watching a show called Black White.
Yeah.
Which is an Ice Cube produced show from 2003. Where
6, I think, actually.
2006. That makes more sense.
Uh-huh.
Where a black family and a white family live together in a house, and they also are painted each other's colors. So the white family is painted black, the black family is painted white, and then they go out.
And not all the time. Like when they go out, they're painted. Yeah.
Yeah, to learn the
when they
differences.
come back to the house, they're normal colors.
They're supposed to be learning a lesson, getting taught how hard it is to be the other race. But like everything else in the last century, century's too far back, but in the last 20 years.
In this century.
Yeah. Correct. It's just, wow, look how hard the black people have it. And wow, look how easy it is to be white, is what the show seems to be turning into.
Yes.
Not on Bruno's, not according to Bruno, though. And not according to Bruno, who can't stop saying the N-word. Bruno is the white dad who gets painted black. And he is fucking hysterical. But apparently, Bruno, the white dad who is painted black, hey boys, did some digging on our favorite blackfacer, Bruno. And Black White, in fact, came to find his demo reel and YouTube channel.
Yeah, he was even in like I never heard of this show. It had like some sort of familiar name or whatever, but he's been in other shows.
Bruno
he was actually
Marcattulli.
in Baywatch for an episode. I think like a one-off, obviously. And I tried to find that and couldn't find that, but yeah.
Before we even watch any of this, I had a feeling he was an actor because he showed him rapping in the last episode we watched.
Yes.
But I don't think he's making anything up that he's doing.
No, you're right.
I think the things he's saying are coming from Bruno. I think producers are leaning on him and kind of telling him what direction to talk in. But I think Bruno's speaking his mind.
Yeah.
When he gets leaned on to talk about certain things. But anyway, Logan says, it seems King Bruno was dating Carmen at the time and is not Rose's dad. They did not appear to stay together much longer after filming. All three of the White family are actors with IMDb pages and other credits, and the Black family is an actual family that was cast for the show. That all actually makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
The White family seems ridiculous.
They do.
And the Black family seems like
They're like a normal family.
putting on a show.
Yeah.
They're actually trying to put on a show, which is why the mom and dad keep getting mad at the son for doing black guy stuff. Like, would you make it? He fucking spent all his money buying a watch to impress the girl. What job do you have, Negro, where you need to buy a watch? They seem real, but I was starting to suss out. We were both like the White families that like
too perfect or what? Oh, not even
they're,
perfect.
They're always the too much.
Yeah, too much. Yeah,
they seem like actors, so that makes perfect sense. But I believe it's exactly as written here that they're
after
they were like the mom and dad were dating, and they're actors, which is why they wanted to be on the show. But they produced probably tell them like, all right, like say what you think white people would say here, and Bruno's just like, well, I think black people overreact to stuff all the time, and maybe they're the way they behave is a little ridiculous. It's like Bruno's just talking, man. I don't think he's being an actor right now.
Yeah, after the last episode and my Uber home, I looked up his name and all these revelations came out. And I was like, but I didn't want to say anything at first because I was like, do I want to ruin it completely? But it's not like it ruins it, but I just didn't. I wanted to keep the facade up as long as I could.
No, I don't care because either way, this was a TV show that got put out on the air.
It's
so
so
even
hilarious.
if it is all actors, this is what's happening on this acted out TV show. The white guy is just like, why can't I just say the N-word? I don't get it. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me at all. So yeah, let's check out Bruno's acting reel to make ourselves either disappointed or excited.
People like us weren't made to be happy. We're just here to do our jobs, collect dust, and die.
Very dramatic.
No. Tell him to get back in the chopper. This isn't Jahalabad fucking summer camp.
We'll have 300 National Guardsmen there before lunchtime.
Al-Qaeda is hiding under every rock in the Mideast. And you want to send 300 of this country's finest to mop up some dick jelly.
Highly toxic dick jelly. The Q, patriarch.
Dick jelly?
Dick jelly?
Am I hearing that
Is
right?
that what he said?
Highly toxic dick jelly?
I don't get what that meant.
I want to watch whatever that crappy movie is. Where Bruno is a high-ranking military official. Dick jelly.
Some dick jelly.
Highly toxic dick jelly. The Q, patriarch. I was just on my way. With you and go fucker. You will make damn sure.
I have approximately 1,700 hours.
5 o'clock, Rain Man.
5 o'clock, I know. What if we just started using a solution to hide electrolytes?
No, it's not waterboarding if it's Gatorade.
Obo.
What do you want?
All right, there's rumors that I can't get in on that for each other.
Where are the rumors? Where are the
The
rumors?
rumors. My YouTube just goes straight to Bobo right after Bruno. Oh, by the way, this popped into my head the other day when Bobo was brought up on some other podcast I was listening to. Where does his nickname come from?
I think it's from him.
Well, how? Why is he Bobo? His name is Daniel Curlin. He's not a clown.
I could be wrong, but I want to say it was like when his sister was young, she called him like the first time he was on Opie and Anthony in the stands at XM. They singled him out or talked to him, and then he said some story. And I believe it was like, yeah, my sister called me Bobo, and then everyone just called him Bobo.
Why?
I don't know. I'm not even sure if what I'm saying is correct, but I thought it was something like that.
Call him. Bobo, why is your name Bobo?
All right.
And now we normally call him around 11 o'clock at night. And he's
sleeping.
You know, he doesn't like to pick up the call because he's going to bed. It is 6:19. We went a little long today because we missed yesterday, and we didn't feel too good about that. Missing it. But so these should be primetime Bobo hours. The Mets are about to be on, I'm assuming. So this is pregame Mets time. He's girding his loins. He's putting Mr. Maloonigans on his lap for the game.
Oh, I do.
Who'd you call?
I almost called Bob Levy.
Hey, Bob, why is Bobo's name Bobo? It's one thing I've never. I didn't listen to O&A stuff for fucking 20 years. And it only just occurred to me, like, wait, why is his name Bobo? That was a long in between. I thought I picked it up. It's rigging. He's right now looking at his phone going, ugh.
Oh, it's not even coming to the thing.
Oh, it's not? Oh, it doesn't matter. It's at his voicemail.
Yeah, whatever.
Where could I be?
Leave it or not, I'm not home.
All right, well, we tried.
Yeah.
Tried to get to the bottom of that mystery.
But I think it was something like that.
His sister called him that once, and that has now been his nickname for his entire life. As far as his entire adult life, he's been Bobo.
Yeah, because I don't even know how you got that from Daniel.
Daniel Bobo Curlin. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he'll call you back and pretend to be sleeping. But thank you, Logan, for the Bruno acting reel.
Yeah.
Turns out Bruno is a great actor, and he was probably acting the entire time he was painted in blackface.
Yeah.
His next video, Logan says, also, Steve, let's see you spin this insanely heterosexual monologue into somehow Tom Cruise being gay. Mission impossible. All right.
Yeah.
Put me to the task. I can spin anything.
7 minutes.
7-minute monologue. What is it? The seminar? Oh, that's Tom Cruise.
It is.
What the fuck is this? He's showing off his gun.
The totally heterosexual way.
Garrett, what's your deal? Why do you like this guy?
He's a fun guy.
No, he's
There's
not.
no-
He's
there's
the
nothing to-
opposite of
there's
fun.
nothing to hate about
He's
him.
a very serious guy who's like always serious. Gets squirted in the face with a water gun. And hey, so why do you think that was funny? No, I want to know. Why do you think that was funny?
I could commiserate with him, I guess.
Why? Because you're a closeted man who's taken to Scientology as his way out, and that didn't work out either.
Who's from Magnolia?
Magnolia. Seduce and destroy. Oh, it's from a movie.
Respect the cock.
Yeah.
And tame the cunt. Tame it.
I've not seen this movie.
Take it on head first with the skills that I will teach you at work and say, no, you will not control me. No, you will not take my soul. No, you will not win this game. Because it is a game, guys. You want to think it's not, huh? You want to think it's not. You go back to the schoolyard. You have that crush on.
He's a gay guy, man.
Mary Jane.
Believe what you want to believe.
I need to. So I can keep jerking off.
You are betting this thought. I am the one who's in charge. I am the one who says yes, no, now, here.
What is this?
Universal, man. It is evolutional. It is
Like
anthropological.
What is going on?
This is from Magnolia. He wasn't like the main character. It's not like what the movie is about, but it's like he's a side character and he's kind of like a Andrew Tate kind of guy.
Okay.
You know.
Andrew Tate.
Andrew Tate, yeah.
And
so he's like,
he's like, hey, I'm gonna show you guys how to get girls and be an alpha
I kind
male.
of forget why they're, what he's doing, but yeah, it was just like a little sidebar in this movie.
It is biological. Oh, it is animal. We
see, but he knows. Yeah, like that's what that's what guys do.
Right here. This is what guys do.
This is what guys do.
The other guys' butts.
In their tight leather vests.
And tight leather vests and their cool long guy hair. This is how John Travolta likes it.
Man.
About another girl you need?
Another guy.
Does she know how you feel about her? Have you discussed that?
Yes, absolutely.
And what does she say?
She says she doesn't feel that way about me.
I don't think there's anyone in this room that doesn't understand that kind of pain, Jeff. And I want to thank you for sharing that with us. All right? Let me tell you what we're going to teach Denise when we put our calendars to work and we set goals. All right?
What I say is, Denise, the piece, I mark it down. Oh, I write it up. And you have been warned. Because I have my lasers. I have my tasers. I have my ICBMs. I have my bazookas. I have my jets pointed right at you.
Boom.
Because me and my brothers, we like to celebrate. And on the 1st of May, we celebrate V-Day. And come June, oh, baby.
Okay. Garrett. So you don't see that this is a good actor, mind you.
No pussy has 9 lives.
No pussy has 9 lives, no. But this is how a good actor who's gay would portray a super straight guy. He thinks an alpha super straight guy does a lot of hand movements and whipping around and having this cool hairstyle, wearing a leather vest.
That's what they do.
And now, is that an acting choice? Is the director, maybe it's his fault?
He's studied many of these type of guys, and that's how they do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
It is the
Neil
lick
Strauss,
of my
all those type of
spoon.
guys.
Pickup artist.
Yeah.
We like to celebrate Saints. Suck my big fat fucking sausage. I said,
suck my big fat fucking sausage.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie to you, that was great.
Told you.
Straight, still on the fence.
Okay.
But I could listen to that again.
come on, guests. We like to celebrate Saints. Suck my big fat fucking sausage. I set goals for myself, and what? I say I do not want to take it anymore. I will not take it anymore. You think she's your friend, Joff. You come here and you think she's your friend. They're not your friends. Do you really think that she's going to be there when things go bad? Huh, guys? When things go wrong, do you think they're going to be there for us? Oh, you think again. Oh, fucking Denise the piece. You were going to give me that cherry pie, sweet mama baby.
That's how straight guys talk.
Dude. You were gonna give me that cherry pie, sweet mama baby. Is he riffing there, or was that in the script?
Gotta be a script.
Do you think that was in the? He is a professional. I can't really picture him going off script too much.
No,
but I think a really, really straight guy wrote this.
Definitely.
And put Tom in this terrible position where he seems like an alpha male who really likes boy butts.
Yeah, what was it like that? The 40-year-old virgin when Steve Carell's like, yeah, touching boobs is like a big bag of sand.
Like bags of sand.
Same kind
and
of
they
vibe.
immediately just go, you never touched a boob before? First of all, the fucking sweet mama, no, the big
Denise
fucking
the
sausage.
piece. Oh, big.
And then this.
Denise the piece. You were going to give me that cherry pie, sweet mama baby.
Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah. But listen
Dude
up.
talk.
That is not to say that we don't all need females just as friends, because we're going to learn later in chapter 23 that having a couple of chick friends lying around come in real handy in setting jealousy traps. We'll get to that later. Right now, what I want you guys to do is I want you to pull out your blue booklets, page 18. Now, we're going to be going through this quickly. Don't worry about it, because we're going to workshop it later. 18, blue booklet. Form a tragedy. Now, this is simple and clean, and if done correctly, can be very, very effective in getting some bush. Here we go. Now, you call your so-called friend. You set a date. Let's say make it around 7:30. You call her on.
Oh, it's too bad. By the way, the form of tragedy, this sounds like the dentist system from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you didn't watch It's Always Sunny. Basically, it's a way to make a girl feel, manipulate a girl into fucking you.
Obligated into fucking you, yeah.
The dentist system. I don't remember what the letters stand for. But basically, you fake a tragedy, it's all that exact same shit. Make her dependent on you. Make it so that she can't live without you being there.
Welcome back from the break.
All right, I don't know how much more of this we can. I get the point.
Yeah.
He's totally straight. I was completely wrong. That's a straight guy. Edie knocked over Edie Cam. She's had enough of Tom Cruise. What are you doing, Edie girl? You knocked over your camera. Nobody can see you. You're just gonna stare at the plant? I guess because it's raining.
Bobo texted me back.
What do you say?
Filming my show tonight. Thanks anyway. Take care.
Thanks anyway. Thanks anyway for the phone call. Tell him, respond and say the exact same thing back. Filming our show right now. Thanks anyway. I guess we should all tune into the Best Seat in the House podcast. It's the show that Bobo's on. Is it raining, Edie? Is that why you're bugging out and being weird? Come here. You're a good girl. It's okay that it's raining. You don't have to trample all over the wires and kick your camera over. It's okay. Logan, our boof boy, he sent a couple other things. This is just another advertisement for the Patreon, because this is Bruno. Here's the duality of man. Here's Bruno showing everybody his rap video, and then here's Bruno right before the rap video in his black makeup. You guys haven't seen the show, it is a must watch.
It is.
Because even if it's fake completely, it's still just a funny fucking idea.
Yeah. It doesn't matter really if it's fake.
Because they and
he still painted himself black and went to black neighborhoods or whatever.
Still painted this motherfucker black and sent him out in public.
What's going on, Edie?
Still a very fun, good idea. And yeah, he does not look like a black guy. He just looks like a very big, doofy white man painted black. I don't know if he really fooled anybody on this show. Thank you, Logan, for that. Oh, and there's more. Hold on. And if all this stinks, here's Quentin Rampage Jackson tormenting a pudgy fellow on an early series of The Ultimate Fighter. Rewind that clip to the beginning. It's not meant to be cute where it is. Okay. Done. Quentin Rampage Jackson of the Rampage podcast fame that everybody knows.
Is that what it's called?
No, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's probably called that. I mean, what else? If your name is Quentin Rampage Jackson, wouldn't you just call it?
Why wouldn't you?
Rampaging around,
Uh-huh.
paging Dr. Rampage. You'd use that name in the podcast name, I'm sure. Or why would you call it something else? Everybody knows you for your name. But anyway, here's him tormenting a chub boy.
We got titties. We've got titties.
We noticed that one of the fighters, he was kind of a, fat, pudgy guy, like a heavyweight, and he had some titties.
Let's see what you got, titties. Oh, nice combo. Don't bounce like that. You distracting him with your titties. Okay. Good strategy.
Go ahead, shake them titties, do a little dance like this with them titties. I was like, be happy you got titties.
Have those titties. We gotta. He's watching those titties.
It doesn't really hurt my feelings or nothing. It just kind of lets me I just try to stay calm a lot. I don't want to get my
Oh, look. It's my Mexican friend, Daryl Schoonover.
What?
My good Mexican friend.
I didn't know.
From the barrio. Daryl Schoonover. That's even the way he spells Daryl is fucked up.
Yeah.
Daryl.
get too emotional in here because then I'll just get angry and do stupid.
First person I choose is my boy, Kimbo Slice.
He was on the show.
Apparently, Kimbo Slice was on the show. My boy.
First. It's cool. What's your knee? How your knee doing?
Sore every time I walk. It's when I'm not moving.
What the hell you doing in here, titties? I'm looking for my man. It's time for y'all to get the hell up out of here.
Yeah, titties.
Hey, you know what? We're gonna start being all up in y'all business when y'all training. I'm gonna come up here early, be watching you titties, see how you do.
Yeah.
Why you hiding around, titties? Why you trying to spy on us?
I wasn't trying to spy on you. You know I'm gonna win it though, right?
You ain't gonna win nothing, titties. Titties.
It's not a whiskey drink.
Oh, you'll win a wet t-shirt contest.
I'll kick your ass at 205 too.
Who, me? Oh.
Oh shit.
He done told his draws with me now. Ain't nobody kicking my ass.
It's a good thing to do to Jackson.
Yeah, when you're a novice or, just not in the, he's it's a good idea. I just love that I paused it at the perfect time. It seems like Rampage is going to follow him and take him up on his offer. It's not someone I would want to follow me and take me up on an offer.
No.
It seems like an exact situation I could get myself into. A big MMA fighter says, "Hey, nice titties," and I go, "Yeah, well, I could beat you up." And then they just follow me, and I go, "No, wait.
Sorry.
No, wait. I was saying I could beat you up. I could jerk you off. I could beat your meat.
I could beat you off.
I could beat you off." That's what I was insinuating. I was just saying I'd be good at hand jobs. Please stop following me. Is this when he breaks the door? Here's that clip.
You'll make my day. You come to 205. That'd be an easy payday for me.
205, man.
Yeah, titties kind of talking smack. Talking about you want to drop down to 205 and take me out. And then he go try to turn around and say, "I got the big mouth. I'm talking. Like, hold on, titties."
Well,
you know what I'm saying? That
you do. Hold on.
He has a big mouth.
He's been nonstop calling the guy titties. Nonstop. We've been watching now 2 minutes straight of him making fun of this fat guy. Who I love this. Have you ever been in this situation in your life where the guy you're talking shit about pops up and your voice hits an octave you've never heard from yourself? Oh no, I was just saying. I was just saying. I could go to 20. I was just joking. I just put my socks on. That's all I was just saying. I was just making a joke. I was just making a little joke. I didn't want to actually fight.
I feel like they're gonna fight. Right?
I don't know if this clip is 9 minutes long for nothing. And it's called Rampage Jackson versus Titties. I think there's going to be a whole lot of this kind of thing happening.
Titties. You'll make my day. You come to 205. That'd be an easy payday for me.
205, man.
Yeah, Titties kind of talking smack. You know, talking about you want to drop down to 205 and take me out. And then he go try to turn around and say, I got the big mouth. I'm talking. I'm like, hold on, Titties. You want who's saying that you want to drop down my way because you have to take me out? See, that's the worst thing that people can do to me, say stuff like that. I hope Titties have confidence when he drop down 205 and a friend of Arkansas in front of me. I'd knock your little ugly ass.
Don't back up.
I
Back up.
Man,
First
look at
of
how
all,
big your jaw is.
looking at them standing across from each other, I don't think Titties even has to drop down to 205. I think Rampage could knock his fucking head off of his shoulders. If you've ever seen a Rampage
How
fight,
is
he's
Rampage-
a very big, strong fella.
How is he even way less than Titty?
He weighs less than Titties, yeah.
How? Titties look smaller than him.
Yeah, but
I hope Titties
He's
have
all
confidence
muscle.
when he drop down 205.
Look at his arms and his shoulders and his neck. It's like way thicker than Titties.
All right, so how weight classes in the UFC work? They probably right now do weigh the same. If anything, Rampage might even be heavier than him.
Yeah.
But he's able to cut weight and drop to 205 to weigh in.
Oh.
And then, 2 days later, he's up to like 230.
Yeah.
Like these guys, they dehydrate themselves and they cut weight just to weigh in.
Yeah.
And then like that's why like in
Then
the UFC,
30 minutes after the weigh-in, they're 30 pounds heavier.
they literally they gain a ton of weight afterwards. And it helps them because now when you're in the cage, days later,
You're bigger than the guy. Yeah. Maybe.
The thing is everybody does the same thing. So you're at a disadvantage if you don't do this because that's what everybody in the UFC does.
Yeah.
So they probably right now are the same weight.
And a friend of Arkansas in front of me. I'd knock your little ugly ass.
Don't back up.
man.
Back up.
Man, look at how big your jaw is.
Titty
It's
up
like,
with me.
I'd knock your ass out. Titty.
I
serve your ass.
It's not the same confidence.
You think so?
I serve you.
You think so? Hey, why don't we have a story?
It's not the same confidence. It's also he gave him like a compliment. Look how big and strong your chin is. Look how big, awesome, strong, and alpha male chin you have. I could just go pa pa. I give it a little pa pa pa. Pa, psh, psh, psh. And Rampage, a lot of these UFC fighters, especially back in these days, they were in MMA because they're like not stable, really.
Yeah.
Like they're kind of fucked in the head.
Yeah.
So you don't walk
Like
up
the
to them
Chuck
and say,
Liddells and stuff. Yeah.
you don't go to them like, no, I'd beat you up. They have a part of their brain missing that lets that go. This is happening.
Yeah.
He's in his face saying, yeah, you're going to come down to 205? I know you were obviously joking.
Why would he even care if he meets his weight?
It's just that he said he'd fight him. He's like, you'd say you'd fight me? I have to kill you for saying that. You're fucking with my honor here.
He told me he gonna drop down 205 and knock me out.
Why don't we have a sparring session?
That's what
I'll go monkey.
I'll uppercut titty and make your titty hit your own self in the jaw.
All right,
I'll be like this.
Let's
Like
all
this.
start throwing hands.
Let's do it.
In the beginning, it was just fun, and then now the tension's flared.
You know what's fucking hilarious about this? I hate that. I'm sorry I keep pausing it. But in the beginning, it was just fun. It was Rampage calling him titties and calling him fat and a loser for 2 minutes over and over again. Then the guy says one thing back to him, and now it's like a serious like, oh yeah, you want to fight? It's weird how that Rampage couldn't take not even. I guess it wasn't really a good joke. The joke was, hey, I'll fight you
because he's sick of his shit.
Yeah, he was basically saying, all right, I get it. I have tits. But Rampage, he did not take kindly to the one that came back.
Yeah, the one time.
100 jabs the other way. One came back, and he was like, oh, yeah? You want to fucking fight?
I kind of wanted to hit him.
Hey, you want to start talking first? You the one who said it first. You talking about me?
Talking first?
I got here.
I think if Rampage keeps talking, I think I'll keep talking back. I think if it escalates where he gets in my face
He also needs to stop drinking out of this little juice box.
And wearing breakable glasses.
The most breakable glasses I've ever seen on a man. And drinking out of his tiny juice box while he's talking to Quentin Rampage Jackson about wanting to fight him.
Keeps talking, I think I'll keep talking back. I think if it escalates where he gets in my face more and more and more, I don't know. I'm really trying to restrain myself because If somebody was that
He'll
close to me,
kill
I think
me.
I would have just headbutted him. Because street fight's a lot different from a cage fight.
There's Kimbo. What is he doing there?
I guess he was on this
Is he
season.
on the show,
I
or
guess
is he-
so. Or is he like a celebrity
With the
appearance?
last win, Team Rashad remains in control. Our choice to fight, we choose Schoonover
Oh yeah, that's right. His
It
name's
is.
Scoon.
versus Zach.
What?
You got milk, bitch? Got milk?
Oh, we heard you. We heard you.
You. Come on. You.
In your ass, bitch. Come on,
Oh, come on. Hey, come on.
I love this.
What, I'm supposed to be scared of you?
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be scared of you, titties? You really think I'm supposed to be scared of you?
I think
The
you
thing
think I'm
is,
supposed
like-
to be scared of you.
In the context, if Rampage hits you, you're fucking rich because you're just on this show and you're doing your character or whatever. And he hit and
It's the UFC. I don't. This is also years ago. I don't think you're rich if Rampage punches you, especially in the context. This is a fighting show. I don't think it works.
I
This isn't
know,
the
but-
same as Tom Cruise punching you because you squirted him with a water gun.
It's all comes down to technicalities. And Rampage is like the host of the show. I'm sure there's some sort
I
of
mean, if you showed this footage in court of Rampage repeatedly fucking with this guy,
yeah.
yeah.
And there's some like legal agreement where you're not allowed to hit any other contestant unless you're actually
In the
fighting.
fight, yeah.
You know?
Yeah, dude, yeah. If Rampage hit him first,
Yeah.
then he's. But I don't know. You're here to become
Like it would be
the
a bitch
ultimate
move.
fighter. Yeah,
It would be a bitch move.
If you're
totally,
the
but-
ultimate fighter and you get punched by Rampage and you go, "Oh, I'm just gonna sue," it's definitely not gonna help your fighting career.
That's kind of like a technique in Survivor. Is like if you get someone mad, and then if they contact you at all, they're out. You know, because it's like you're not allowed to do that
Right.
at all.
So I guess if Rampage punched him, your whole team's gone.
Yeah.
We win. We're all the ultimate fighter. We all won. I just love that after the interaction, DeVille, what the fuck was his name? Darryl Schoonover immediately just gets back in line. Here, watch this. Watch him make threats, but then just get back in line like, yeah, why don't you come over here in line and say it to me? Why don't you get in?
Threats as he's backpedaling.
And he's just squeezing between two other guys. Watch this.
Come on. Hey, come on. What, I'm supposed to be scared of you? I'm supposed to be scared of you, titties? You really think I'm supposed to be scared of you?
I think you think I'm supposed to be scared of you.
No. Hey, I ain't trying to scare you, homie. I ain't trying to scare you.
I'm just calling you
I ain't trying to
titties.
scare you. Shut him up when you fight. You walk up on me again, though, your ass gonna be in my trouble. Trust me. Walk up on me again. You gonna be
Do it again.
Oh my God, do
Trust
it.
me.
Do it now.
Walk up on me again.
Do it now. Do it.
Walk up on me again. You gonna be in trouble.
I guess
Walk
this
up on
is
me
back when The Ultimate Fighter was like a decent show to watch. Because at this point, I don't know if you've ever tried to watch it in the last like 5 years.
No, definitely not.
It's the biggest pile of fucking shit in the
Of
way. It
course.
sucks balls. They can't have stuff like this happen. So
Uh-huh.
it's like there's like tepid versions of this.
Probably because this happened. That's why they can't have stuff like this happen.
Probably. But like they'll have stuff like this kind of happen. The last one I watched, it was Conor McGregor and Michael Chandler, and the two of them got into it, but they just yelled, and it was so fucking obviously McGregor going like, "All right, time to make my money, like time to show the reason I'm here," and
Yeah.
like. We should show the clip just because it was extremely gay. Like it was not at all that. Like this is actually, I like watching this.
Yeah, this looks real.
This was Conor McGregor and Michael Chandler. They yelled at each other for 2 seconds, and then there was like one little push.
Oh.
But it was so it seemed staged. Like they had to do this to make the show worth watching. And then the whole rest of it was all terrible. But this is I like this.
That's all I gotta say. Get close enough. Walk up on me. You man, you feel froggy, jump.
Walk up to him.
That's all I gotta say.
Schooner was about to go back over there because he was on the spot. He was in a hot seat. He has to do something now.
Looks like he's not doing anything.
We're gonna save it, man. We're gonna save it. So I have to step up in between to make sure that he saves face and at the same time defend him.
Ain't no need for nobody else.
I ain't never did nothing violent to him.
Well, he don't like how you
I
tease
don't
him.
give
Name.
I don't care.
That's not his name.
I don't care. I ain't did nothing violent to him.
But if I call you dick face every single day, you
It'd
better
be
do
funny.
something.
It'd be funny.
It wouldn't be
I would laugh. That's funny.
That's the thing. Rampage is so cool.
Is he though? Because the guy said once, I'll come down to 205, and then Rampage kind of got bent out of shape about it.
True.
I don't think he's that cool.
But the
I
clips-
think if Schoonville said dick face to him 3 times in a row, he would be like, hey, why you call me dick face? Why you call me that?
But the clips we watched previously of the Rampage podcast, he was just like, whatever, this white guy saying shit about.
No, I like Rampage.
Yeah.
He's the exact attitude I like. He's just like, no, fuck you. I'll say whatever I want. I don't care. I don't give a fuck.
I don't care.
Nobody be called out
I don't
the name.
care. I ain't did nothing violent to him.
But then again, you are the one that's making a violent threat. Then.
I didn't make it as a promise.
Okay, well,
He
you
walking
the
up on
one
me.
who's promising something,
He
right?
walking up on me.
You the one who promising something, right?
Now he want to take her for titties. You know what I'm saying? Probably because he's jealous because titties got titties and he ain't got no titties. you know Rashad like playing with his nipples. I bet he wish he had some titties to play with because he think I'm scared of him and his titties.
Nobody think it's scary, but nobody like to be disrespected. Period.
It don't matter.
Nobody
It
likes
don't
to be
matter.
disrespected.
Hey, it don't matter. I'm having a good time here.
Cool.
I got a smile on my face. I'm having a good time.
Well, good. Smile.
Yeah, I'm having a good time.
Smile, but don't get mad when he walk up on you, though.
It's okay.
And don't say you're gonna do. Don't say no. You're gonna do something. Don't say you're gonna do anything to him.
I don't even want to talk to you anymore. Get out of my gym. My time.
Like I said.
Yeah, like I said, get out of my gym. It's my time. Train.
Come on, let's get a drink. Come on.
A joke is a joke till it's not a joke anymore. If you don't want a confrontation, then don't call him the name.
I don't know. I agree with whatever's about to happen here.
Uh-oh.
I think if you let it affect you, especially in this context,
then it's even a better joke.
You are Mr. Titties for the rest of your life. You gotta let it go. It goes nowhere if you let it go. It's just like now he's just saying it to himself after a good amount. This is high school bullying 101. If someone comes up with a nickname for you that you don't like, do not react.
No, let it roll off your back, like Bruno said.
Yeah, if someone calls you the N-word,
yeah.
Well, I don't care. I don't even know why you think I would care. It doesn't affect me in any way. I don't give a crap.
What about the areolas? You need areolas.
The guy's honestly not even that fat.
Oh.
It's so funny. He's not fat really at all.
Oh man, look at these dicks. I'm looking at going in there and just dominating the fight. That way, maybe Rampage will shut his mouth, but I really doubt he will. He's just an arrogant prick, so it doesn't really matter.
By the way, he's just an arrogant prick. What do you think he was thinking? What word do you think popped into his head? He's just a
Canadian.
Just an arrogant prick.
It's all about you. Today is your day. It's like a woman on her wedding day. Except for you ain't gonna get no sex today.
You get some titties.
Hey, titties. Titties, come on over here. Come talk to me, man. Come on. Come on, Sid. Let's make up, man. Come on. You know, we used to be cool. We used to like each other. No homo. I try to apologize to Titties, you know. I don't like him. I don't understand why he get mad. Because if I didn't like Titties,
I love this. I fucking
called him bitch tits.
I'm gonna call him bitch tits.
I would have called them bitch tits if I don't like them. I swear to God, Rampage is one of the funniest UFC fighters.
All right, your name, I'll find your.
Come on, dude.
Oh,
Come on.
Titties.
Are you serious?
Come on, Titties.
Get the out. Don't be stupid.
No.
Listen.
Come on, man. It's okay.
Turn it off, man. Come on, listen.
It's okay.
Rampage is like, yeah, I can just do whatever I want.
Yeah.
What's he gonna do? Get mad again? I'm watching high school happen again.
No, I didn't motorboat him. I wouldn't motorboat Titties. So I thought we was cool, and I grabbed his titty. And that wasn't pretty. He didn't like that. He didn't like when I grabbed his titty. Felt good though. I was wrong. I should never grab his titty. When I'm wrong, I admit it. You know.
I wanted to smash his
Keep
head into
fucking with him.
that big old pole that was right there, but it's a good thing that I have good teammates because they're always there to, to grab me and pull me back.
Why is it a black eye now?
I guess the fight happened.
I was wrong for grabbing his titty. You should never grab somebody's titties if they don't like it.
Now,
Oh God, I wanted to see like even if he didn't fight Rampage, did he win that fight that he was fighting Rampage's?
he's still on the show, so I'm assuming he won. Because that was definitely, he had black eyes, so he definitely, the fight happened.
Yeah.
So he probably won, which is why we're still on this. That's why Rampage felt compelled to make his apology and grab his titties. Why would you let him near you for this fake apology if you're gonna get bent out of shape about?
Yeah,
like he wasn't even apologizing. He kept calling him titties
and then grabbed his tit.
That was like being in high school again, just watching. Like, oh, I'm sorry, titties. Can I come on? Can we be boys? Can we be boys so I can keep talking to you? Because the whole point of me making apologies is so that I can keep calling you titties and keep having a lot of fun making fun of you. Oh God. Well, thank you, Logan.
Thank you,
clip,
Logan.
I didn't expect we were gonna actually watch all 8 minutes of it, but
yeah,
I'd watch another fucking hour of that. Of just Rampage bullying a MMA fighter. Well, anyway.
Yes.
We made up for yesterday's time. We're at about fucking 4 hours.
Oh
Jesus.
my God. We really are. Jesus.
I don't know how that happens.
Thank you, Booth Boys.
Thank you, Booth Boys. And thank you all for watching.
We got a few
Weather
more super
outside
chats.
is, oh, yeah, we do. Curtis John, Steve, I apologize for hurting your feelings. It wasn't my idea. Garrett Venmo'd me $50 to shit on you. Well, it all comes out.
What the fuck?
You told Curtis John to make that obscene video of me with my pig titties.
Is his avatar Richard Kish?
I think that's him.
Oh, is it?
I think he is Richard Kish.
He is Richard Kish. Richard Kish.
I think him and Richard Kish are one.
Kish.
But thank you, Curtis John, for making me feel bad about myself. Gecko Dundee. Oh, Gecko.
Thank you, Gecko.
Just a $10 super sticker. Well, thank you.
You could pay in pounds from Australia?
It's a pounder. Yeah, I guess Gecko's in Britain. Oh, Brit. All right, Brit. And Jaquan G. Thanks, fellas.
Thank you, Jaquan.
Thank you, Jaquan. For those of you on the board, thank you for being memes.
Mm-hmm.
Really nice of you to do that. And, well, if you didn't know before, here's what you know now. Here's a song about the memes called It's Raining Memes. I have to pee. You don't pee. I gotta pee. It's the Garrett and Steve commemorative plaque. And it's raining memes. Hallelujah. It's raining memes. Hey, memes. Got Caitlin Cott, Marino, Edith Gunty, Nick Giordano, Charlie Chicago, Deadpool, Jeremy, M. Stock, Marshall Beaupre, Moose, Pete, Fitzy, Dominic, Richard Kelly, Josh Wurs, Mark Liggio, Mitchell, Chris Bird, Jimmy Z, Ganoff, Gecko Dundee, Daniel Monday, gay bitches, Daniel Monday, gay bitches, Connor and Beck, Jeff, Doc Jones, 73, Michael Malice, Curtis, John, William, Yoda, Brian, Kate, Jeffrey the Giraffe, Stan Turner, our next support, Matt Bugatti, Asia S. Thompson, Old Youngin, Bob
626. Justice for Garrett, J. Thomas, Larry, F. Booter, Angelo, Mark, DeGraci, Cynthia, Darcy, Shus, Eric and Lastra, and Max, and Lucy and Clara, Rocky Pin Cozy, Jose Delgado, Jay, Stews, Cluster, Payne, Jammin', Jay, Nate, Gina, Marie, it's raining ma'ams. Hallelujah, it's raining ma'ams. Beverly, Jay, Quan, G, Johnny, Heather, the hooker, Jonathan, McDuckus, AJ, Michael J, Birdsey, Dan, Harold, Booze, Channel, 666, Lindsay, Sam, Steve's ass. Vince Giganetson, Aaron Craft, gold members, get a cab. That's the black. That's my ass.
Woo! Thank you, board members.
Board members. Excuse me, mems.
Mm.
And thank you all for watching the 4-hour super stream.
Oh my God. Made up for the hockey show and the show we missed last night. And yeah.
That was
You're
the plan.
welcome.
That was the plan.
Yeah.
It flies by.
It does. I know.
If I had told you, oh, we only did an hour and a half, you'd be like, all right, well,
Okay, yeah.
let's load
All
up
right,
some of the.
a little half more hour.
We haven't touched my prep sheet at all. We have a ton of other dumb things to talk about. Thank you anyway.
Yeah.
Thanks
We
for
love
watching.
you all.
And we hope you have a swell weekend.
Yeah, your weekend doesn't start until tomorrow, but my weekend starts now.
Starts now.
Bye.
I love you.